Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John.
I'm Claire.
This is Many a True Nerd, and welcome to the Many a True Nerd Thursday live stream.
What's a Thursday?
I don't know. It's a day that shouldn't be live. This is weird. It's weird, like a pair of massive tits on a guinea pig, but like human ones, not guinea pig nipples, which I assume they actually do have.
Oh wow, we're starting
just wrong.
great today.
It's just wrong. It's just wrong and weird,
my goodness,
and it shouldn't
all
be
right,
there.
All right.
And when you squeeze them, like ketchup comes out of one and mustard comes out of the other. Like, so it's even wrong. Like, it seems wrong at first, that it gets wronger. It's all downhill from here, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to know, I'm suffering. I'm suffering for you all tonight. Okay, I have got a tiny cut on the end of my clicking finger.
Like a paper cut.
Like it's paper cut, like it's really small. But paper cuts can really hurt.
Yeah, that's why I said it was a paper cut.
Sting. So you've got
yes,
that.
I'm specifying
that. But wait, you'd think that would be bad enough. But that finger is at the end of an arm where my shoulder's not entirely happy with me. So this is good. I'm gaming through the pain. Gaming through the pain for you, ladies and gentlemen. Also, we're really late, so I was working on the Dragon Age video. Like, Claire was supposed to edit it, but it was just dreadful. So I had to, like, fix everything. Claire, Claire's just the worst.
Thanks.
She's just terrible. Just awful.
It was the first video that I was doing of the series, because John did the opening, because it was the big, debut.
It wasn't anything to do, it actually wasn't anything to do with that. It was because it was a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. I want the videos to not, like, run stupid long, so I kind of was editorializing it a tiny bit. Just hacking little bits and pieces here down to get it to a reasonable length. Which took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. But it's ready. It's ready for tomorrow now. So we're absolutely... John, that's just you being in your 30s. Oh no. 35. Am I 35? Yeah, I think I'm 35.
Yeah.
I forget. I'm of the age where I forget what age I am on a regular basis.
It's an odd numbered year and your birthday's gone already, so you're 35.
I'm 35 every odd numbered year?
When your birthday's gone already.
Is that still going to be true in 2023?
Well, yeah, because you'll be 37.
Well, no, I want to be 35 then. I just want to stop here. It's been downhill for the last decade. Let me off this wild ride.
Okay. Hey, shout out to Andrew who gave us $50 for you making it weird.
Yay!
And says, Happy Guinea Pig Titty Thursday, which is a thing I have to read out for work. Glad you're taking more time for self-care, down with the algorithm, and more tabby scritches.
I'll tell you what, I bet we do better in the algorithm if we just change the name of the live stream.
No,
like the live stream we can just call it Titty Thursday. You're right, it should be Titty Tuesday. It's right. It's it really bothers me that, like, I think I've seen, like, Deliveroo do, like, Tasty Thursday. Why the fuck are you not doing Tasty Tuesday? You stupid assholes.
Probably because, for, like, money reasons, they need it to be a Thursday. No, I get that they should have named it something else.
Was it? It might have been Uber Eats. I can't remember. I saw a thing at some point. I think I saw this being mentioned online. It really bugs me. The Tasty Thursday. What? No. Absolutely unacceptable. This is gonna be better for the algorithm. It's gonna be great. So we're gonna play some nice chill FTL. This isn't gonna be the longest stream. This is not gonna be like the super
chill. Can you hear the air quote?
It's gonna be, there we go. I can even see the thing. It's all gonna be absolutely brilliant. So yes, we're just gonna play some nice.
Oh my god, John.
Yes. What? Have I ruined everything?
Yes, you have.
I have not. That's probably an exaggeration.
Well, I have to, like, remove people's comments that are, like, quoting you in various ways.
Oh, dear. I've not actually played the rock ship in, like, forever, because, like, it's nothing but... You start off with nothing but missile weapons. So you got a basic Artemis, which is fine. You also got the hull missile. So, yeah, it's a better chance of a hull breach. So that's, you know what, we'll give it a go. And also double damage on systemless. But you don't really want hull breach in systemless, so it kind of works for either systemless or not. Yes, Claire?
we've got a message from Lance who gave us $50 Australian.
Excellent dollars, high quality.
Well, and it seems like they're coming from a very high quality individual who says, "Hey John and Claire, please take my adblock apology money. I've been working 7 days a week since March of 2020. And watching and rewatching the MATN backlog has been one of the few things that have kept me sane. Any chance for more Bannerlord content?"
I need to actually check what the update schedule of that's been. I haven't really seen like whether it's been getting regular updates or whether like it's gone a bit quiet until like an expansion comes out. I need to actually look into what's changed versus what hasn't in Bannerlord. But yes, I imagine we will absolutely have it in Luxie back in Bannerlord just because it's just really good janky fun. I don't have an exact timescale. I need to look into what the content kind of schedule calendar thing for that either has been or what it will look like in the future. So at some point, but I don't know precisely when.
And also, of course, you know, many thanks to Lance and many congrats for being likely a hero, because the timing of those 7 days a week does sound like, you know, probably like some kind of fancy doctor or like, you know, supermarket stocker person who makes sure that like we have stuff to eat and things.
Yeah.
You know, delivery person, I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone heroic anyway. So thank you for that, Lance. And we're glad that we can help.
Excellent. There we go. We can have...
Yes, indeed. Shout out also to the Book 778 who gave us £5 and a little guinea pig sticker. And of course, we also have a message from your nemesis.
Oh, excellent. Which one? I have so many.
Oh, I see.
Matt?
No, your nemesis Ali.
Oh, okay.
No, your live stream nemesis, not your real life
Why
nemesis.
do I have so many nemesis?
Nemesis.
It's tiring. Yes?
You're tiring. Ali gave
Your face is tiring.
My face is tiring? Is it what you said?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my face is tired. To quote a great game.
Oh my god, okay. Ali gave us £5 and says, "I'm so glad to see FTL back. I would love if, in honor of the Chivalry 2 stream, I could be a crewmate on the ship so that we can fight and most likely die side by side again."
Okay, Ali can go in. No, I'm also reserving.
Tabby doesn't have to die.
Tabby doesn't have to die, but I'm also reserving a spot for Sick Phil, who I know is a livestream regular who's not been very well recently.
Oh, yes.
Sick Phil and the Space Monkeys. So we're gonna have a little spot for Sick Phil on the ship too, because Sick Phil, as some of you may know, is which was originally a meme that came out of Bannerlord. Actually, this all segues together nicely. Is a livestream regular. He's not been very well recently at all, so he gets to be on the ship too. And this is rock plating, 15% chance to negate incoming hull damage, hit system still damage. So okay, you're a bit tougher than you might think. It's nothing but missiles. Basically, I've just got to survive long enough to have something that's not a missile. Because eventually you'll run out of missiles. You're just going to run out of missiles, especially on hard mode. But I guess it means you can bypass shields, which is absolutely fine. So, alright, we've got full power for everything. Unpower med bay for the time being. Who's doing what job? John is piloting. Sick Phil is on weapons. Ali is in engines. Do I want Ali in engines or do I want Ali in shields? That's a loss of 5% evasion, but in return for... You know what, I'd probably rather have there, because rock people are really slow to move, so it's best to have them kind of spread out, so if a fire does take hold, you can deal with that. I mean, I suppose they start with 28 missiles, which is a good, solid number. So, it's all going to be absolutely A-okay. And just check the snow. Always double check when you enter a new area, by the way, that there's actually a way through. Because sometimes you get weird troll galaxies where you just, the systems don't link up as you think they would. Like, there might just be, like no gap between here and here, saying you have to go the top way round. Though on this occasion, it appears to all be absolutely fine. I can just go pretty much any way that I want to. So, alright, we'll just head up in the world, see what's rolling around. It's all gonna be absolutely fine. Immediately assaulted by pirates who are charging me a toll I can't possibly afford. So that's all absolutely fine. They've got enemy combat drone. Is that a... No, that's an enemy. That's an anti-drone drone. It's not a missile shooty down drone, so it should be fine. In fact, actually, unless they get lucky on their timings, they shouldn't be able to do anything to me at all. And John's just going to get better and better at dodges. This kind of works in my favour. So this is basically just... We're just going to wear them down here. The chance of them being able to do much to me is... Literally, that by sheer coincidence, they got the timing right. What a bunch of dicks. But if we just take out their weapon room, it should be absolutely fine. Clap!
Yes, indeed. Let's see. We've got a message from Mark. You're gonna love this. Mark gave us £5 and says, I started and ended my own Fallout 4 You Only Live Once run today with a super mutant suicider charging out of the fence street sewer alley on my first walk to Diamond City.
Yeah, it could happen. That's a suicide charging, yeah, by the fence streets with them. He must have been lured out by something, because he wouldn't normally be there. So that's kind of interesting that he'd be in that exact spot. Another thing about the hull missile, by the way, in fact you've got a different... Ooh. Okay, they've made me an offer, but they're offering me an augment, advanced FTL navigation. Honestly, I'd normally say no, but if they're offering an augment, I'll take the surrender. That's the you can see what's ahead of you, can't you? No, jump to any previously visited beacon can be useful for getting back to shops. It means you can go to shops even if you don't have tons of money, because normally you'd hold off going to a shop until you had enough money, because if you got there and you didn't have 120, then I think that's like the highest price you pay. That's like for the most elite stuff, like say weapon pre-igniter. So you kind of want to hold off shops until there, but if you can just teleport back to them, it makes life a lot easier if you just kind of go wherever the hell you want. So a limited scrap, but I'll take it for the time being. Plus they gave me 2 missiles as well, so I'm only like 3 missiles down if I fight, and I've got a brand new system. So rebel convoy, emergency supply vessel, local civilians apparently need help. Rebels are rising to the occasion. Steal from the civilians, leave them be. Attack the rebels! Screw the rebels. I forgot to repair the ship, so my sensors don't work.
Nice,
hopefully the ship's not on fire. I'm sure it's not. Clap!
Yes, indeed. Let's see. We've also got a message from Damon, who gave us $5 and says, hey John, I'm so glad that you're starting to take regular breaks. It only took you how many years now?
About 5, give or take. Sometimes I take Christmas off, like not entirely, but a bit.
No, we always.
Yeah, but we've put out videos or done live streams on Christmas Day before too.
Well, wasn't it only last year because we were all stuck at home?
We've always put out a video on Christmas Day though, so I've always like logged on to put in a video and keep an eye on the thing. So there's always been a little bit.
Let's see. Mark gave us $5 and says, well, I knew I had opened an MATN stream because the first words out of my accidentally max volume speakers are guinea pig's nipples. That earned me some looks.
Lol. Okay, so the ship was slightly on fire. We just didn't realise it because the cameras were off. But luckily it didn't spread to any rooms with any like important systems in them. So we're just going to get rid of the fire, and it's going to be fine. And rock people actually aren't hurt by fire, so they're fine with there being fire. Right, now we can just wait for a second, and then we can just go back to the... There we go. Back to the shields with you, Ali. It's all absolutely A-okay. Sooner we get the better. So we got a little bit out of that, but I also tried to steal the civilian supplies, but I got unlucky and I just drew the event where you just take some damage. I think it's more likely to happen than not. So, you know, I was robbing civilians. It's not entirely unreasonable. And, okay. Civilian ship weapons engage. Aid the civilian ship! Screw you, rebels! That is a... Oh, that's a fire drone, isn't it? That is... Yeah, I think that's a beam drone. I think that's a fire drone, which is kind of cool. Because it can't really hurt me, and they've just got a missile launcher, so we've just got to basically take out their weapons, and there's nothing they'll be able to do. So we just got to hope they don't hit the shield. If they hit the shields, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. They didn't hit the shields, they went for the O2. That's fine, meaning now we just knock out their weapons, and this fight should be a complete cakewalk, because now they can't get through the shields. Admittedly, the hull missile is kind of pointless, and I can't even get the double damage, because there's no way of getting the double damage right now, because they don't have a single empty room. Hull missile does double damage to empty rooms. There are no empty rooms. So, bit of a waste of missiles here, but what can you do? Just knock out their cockpit, so they now can't dodge, and now we just keep going until they die, because at this point their evade should be 0. There's 2 damage, done, not so bad. And we did that pretty fast. I think the faster you do this, the more likely the civilian ship is to assist you. So 2 fuel, 2 missiles, 8 scrap, which isn't much. And no, it fled. I don't know if it's a random chance or if it is. I've always thought it's affected by time. But it may not be.
Yeah, because they're powering up, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, they're trying to...
For us, it's affected by time. We just assumed it was the same mechanic for them.
Yeah. So you follow distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. Small ship struggling to maneuver. I'm going to try and help them. Oh, I'm going to use my rock armor to shield them and to help them out. They are thrilled about that. Marvellous. So 2 fuel. 18 scrap is a good solid amount for Sector 1. So nice.
Yeah, for hard mode.
For hard mode, that's, yeah, because you get reduced scrap in hard mode. So that's not bad at all. Just keep moving in the right direction. This has not been a bad Sector 1. To be honest, like, you kind of got to have a good Sector 1. Otherwise, you're kind of screwed. But I've been taking, like, a few points of damage. I got 43 scrap. And, like, if you can get it to 100 on a hard mode in Sector 1, you're doing all right. That means you're doing okay. Screw your toll. Are they going to try and teleport? No, they don't have a teleporter. So it's just a question of whether they get lucky with their hits and go for the shields. If they don't, we should be able to tear them apart. Clap!
Yes, indeed. Let's see. Exodus gave us $5 and says I won't be able to catch most of the stream live. So here is a pre-game fully upgraded artillery boop. And best of luck beating...
Boop, boop, boop.
The rebels come.
I feel like it should be pronounced like, boop, 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 pew, pew, pew. Yeah, exactly.
Pew, 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 yeah.
Yeah, you should go pew, pew, pew. Right, that's their missile launcher offline.
Blam, blam, blam.
Dear, oh flipping dear. Right, and the nice thing is they don't need to bother going for their shields. Normally you'd like be prioritizing their shields. No, screw you, no surrender. That wasn't enough to justify surrender. But yeah, you don't need to bother going for their shields because we don't have any weapons that care about the shields. Meaning you can focus a lot more firepower on cockpit and weapon systems, which is very convenient. Because it means you can just, like, not have to worry about one. So it's easier to keep their systems down as a result of that. So that's absolutely lovely. Yeah, 18 scrap. That's not bad. Up to 61. We've got plenty of time in this system. The rebels are not moving that fast. There's no nebulas or anything. But yeah, this is going pretty well. Okay, Nibboy asteroid field. We could explore it. Yeah, give it a go. 4 missiles, 17 scrap. That's a really good... It's a good roll. I'll take that. That's really nice. So keep it. Oh, not a sun. I hate suns. Then again, suns are fire. And I'm not, and that doesn't really bother me because these people aren't hurt by, rock people aren't hurt by fire. So I can kind of just like go and stamp out the fire if need be. But that is a bomb, and what looks like, is that a, that's one of the basic burst lasers. Is that a Mark III? It might be a Mark III. Shit. Okay, it's a bit, okay, chill out, hard mode. Blimey. Okay, try and take out their weapon systems if at all possible. And that was 1, 2, 3. Hit the weapons irritatingly, together with, there's also, now I can't see what's on fire. There's probably a solar flare coming in soon, I can't see it, and I think I missed with my one shot too. We're trying to get the whole missile back online. Okay, we've taken that out at least. Shields are now down. Where are the bombs? They might start bombing us at some point, but soon we can, there we go, we've got the whole missile coming back online. As long as that thing's unpowered, that's fine. Shields are knackered. We're fixing this. There is imminent solar flare. I won't be able to see what's on fire. Really hoping it's just... Okay, it's the cockpit. Okay, but all their weapons are offline. So we should be... Shields are recovering. This room is on fire, but the doors are currently disabled, so I can't vent the flames. So that's all absolutely fine. But we do have the ability to just... I'm just going to try and straight up kill them right now, because this missile is guaranteed to hit. So, in fact, both of these are, and that's going to be double damage. Double damage, dead. Boom.
Yeah, Varu in the chat says that's a Mark II, but it's still 3 shots.
Ah, okay, yeah. It just looks a bit big because it's a smaller ship.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to sort out the doors, and I need to be able to see what's on fire versus what's not.
This run's good start has just been obliterated, says one of many Jameses.
Only a little bit, only a little bit. Admittedly, we don't know how much is currently on fire. We'll find out soon, so I'm just going to deoxygenate everything that no one's standing in. I'm going to deoxygenate the entire ship aside from the rooms I'm currently actually in. And we'll work from there.
You left the door out.
That's fine. Right, so sort that out. Oxygen is now low. I'm aware... Okay, are any rooms currently... There we go. Sorted. Now close, let the auction redo its McGibble. We should be able to get out of here before that and start just moving towards fixing this. I know there we go, he's no longer taking damage. We are ready to jump, but I may as well just do as much repair to this system as I can before we actually jump out. So we'll jump out as soon as, we see the solar flare. And stop, go, move. Not bad. A little bit terrifying there. That's a storage cache. That looks like an ion and a mini beam. I'll go for that. Military goods. I don't know what that is, but we'll give it a go. Ion and mini beam doesn't scare me that much, especially as these things tend to have very small amounts of health. Clap.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. We've got Amanda, who gave us $25. And says, John, you deserve a break. One day off will be beneficial for yours, Claire, and Tabby's health. We love you guys, and yes, you're 35.
No.
Leela gave us $10 and says, I'm almost 45. I'd say it just goes downhill from 35, but I haven't gotten to catch up in guinea pigs yet, so I don't know if we're on the same hill.
Lol. Guess what I've just unlocked, Claire? It's another missile launcher.
Nice.
What's the Hermes? Hang on, I need to check what the Hermes actually is. Hermes is standard but powerful. It's 3 power. Okay, blimey. Normal damage is just 3. Charge time of 14 seconds. That's... I mean, I guess it does mode, but that's 3 power. That's a lot. Okay, we're selling that. I still haven't found a shop, by the way. Oh, there's the store. Okay, can I make it to... If I go to that store... the problem is if I go to that store, then...
Is the store not connected to the exit? Because that's a dick move.
No, the store is connected to the exit, but if I do, then I have to go... I'll have to go to the exit before I'm ready to go to the exit.
No, I know what you mean.
Because if I go to here, and then I go to here...
Yes, but John, if you go to the store, and then you go... in that little, like, troll bit up top, you can get back to the store in one go, remember? Because you've got that...
Yeah, but it's still a waste of a move.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I'm just making sure you haven't forgotten anything.
Okay, sell the Hermes, because that's way too just power-intensive.
And, folks in chat saying, remember, you've got a hull missile, so you should use it on hull if you can.
I did. I just did. I did.
Okay,
I totally did to do some good damage there.
Long-range scanners...
Yeah, long-range scanners is... Really? Okay. Respirators, it's too expensive for what it does. Scrap recovery is interesting. 10% more scrap, I mean...
It's interesting to have in the first sector, right? You wouldn't... Like, after the first sector, you kind of... It's a bit late.
What, scrap recovery?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'll pay for itself.
Yeah, I know it will.
It will absolutely pay for itself. So I will take that in Sector 1. And I'll also fix up the ship for that. Everything else is looking in pretty good shape. I might just buy 2 missiles, because I can. And then... Fuel is fine. I could sell the advanced FTL navigation, which honestly am I ever going to... I'd rather have a space free for something. Rock plating and scrap recovery is a bit more interesting. And then I could buy a crew member. So we've got a Zoltan, who obviously counts as a free bit of power. He's a free power bar, which is not bad at all. That's not the worst thing in the world. Or a Mantis, who are good at doing murder. Yeah, I'll take a Mantis. Actually, I will take a crew member at this point. And the crew member can operate the scanner room, because then I've got a level 2 scanner for free. And then, can I afford... No, that's autopilot. I wouldn't mind having doors at level 2. That's never a bad thing. But I'll hold off for now.
Now, John.
Yes. Though it's a waste of fuel, yeah, I'm going to go to that location and then come back to the exit. It means I pass the store, even though it's kind of empty. Literally nothing here, fuck's sake.
Now that you're here.
Yes.
Could we rename that Mantis you just bought?
Yes, we could.
Yes, we could. Could you name it Varu?
Can you spell that for me?
V-A-R-U. V-A-R-U.
V-A-R-U. Yeah.
I went slightly French there.
Yeah.
Ooh, no, sorry. He said raptor. My bad. That's me. Look, that his...
Cocking hopeless.
Wow.
There you go. Better?
Yes,
Raptor's with an O, not an E, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
like
thought
that.
so. Yeah.
Sorry, Varu Raptor.
I mean, that's a good name for a mantis.
Yes, I presumably that's why he went for that. But Varu Raptor said, I think that Varu means a friendly elephant in I think they said Hindi. A royal elephant, not loyal. I misread that. And yeah, they said in India, so maybe Hindi, maybe another language. And yeah.
Okay, we've got ourselves an asteroid mining colony. They're saying, greetings, our supply of mining explosives have run out. Do you have any extra explosives? I can offer in blue to solve their problem by launching a missile. I feel like this is one of those false friend blues. Because offering to sort a lack of, specialist mining explosives by launching a missile at them. I feel like, while I appreciate your enthusiasm, we have certain protocols. Yeah, I thought that not union friendly. Sorry, you're not having missiles, mate. Goodbye. You can't have my missiles. So
yeah,
next
5
sector.
of them.
NG versus Zoltan. Zoltan's not great for me. I'd rather go for NG. Because Zoltan, I'd need to take down the shields, and missiles aren't so great at taking down the Zoltan shields.
Oh yes.
So we'll take the NG instead. Though the NG does mean there's a high chance of drone ships. So yeah, anti-missile drones are a problem. It's neither of those are spectacularly good options for me. But at the bare minimum, this is a nice, easy system to navigate. Clap.
Yes, indeed. We've got Ro, who gave us £5 and wants to know how's you, Claire and Tabby. I love this game and I'm so happy that you're playing more FTL.
I think for the time being, for people who are kind of asking after whether the era of genre relaxing hasn't really begun yet, because now we're trying to get a little bit of a backlog in play to get rid of the crunch we've been dealing with recently.
Yeah, you
so
see,
that's kind of to come.
The thing is, we, both of us, but mostly John, were thinking, oh, we need to take on less work, and I want to do cool things. So he did the cool things before taking on less work. So now we don't have a backlog anymore.
It's kind of true, yes.
Yeah. But I mean, also, the last couple of years have been hard for everybody.
Yeah.
And we've become so picky about the editing.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Big missile for you, buddy. Yeah, that's right, that goes. Okay, so their entire ship is now going to be on fire, and there's not really much they could do about it.
I just realized the problem we have with the editing is a Goldilocks problem.
Yeah.
Where,
No surrender, screw you. That was actually that. I probably should have accepted that was a lot of missiles.
Yeah.
Okay. So at this point,
but if you can murder them with fires and O2 and
I'm kind of curious whether because they haven't got a med bay, they've got a clone base. So if I can kill them both at the same time.
At the same time, yeah.
Then that will actually sort them out. So one Artemis missile.
They are close.
They are close. So I'm going to try and kill this.
Not in the clone. Oh,
I got that guy. So
But he's not staying in the clone base, so
But he is, however, in the problem is they've got their weapons back online. So if they fire, that's going to screw me over. So irritatingly, I just have to accept it. And I think they're going to actually land. Yeah, they're going to get one hit in at the very end there. What a bunch of dicks. Actually, I didn't take damage. I got the rock 50% chance to negate damage. So actually, I should have accepted their surrender, because their surrender included missiles, and I need missiles. So that was kind of a bad decision on my part. I should have read the surrender, and I really should have accepted it. Because the surrender got me missiles I need to keep fighting.
Bailey in chat says the music seems loud. I don't know how everybody else feels about that. I know it's lovely music.
Turn that down just a tiny amount there.
Yeah. No, we,
Oh, they're sending a robot in. They're sending a robot intruder. It's an iron intruder, actually. Who's going for my engine room. I'm honestly willing to just let him deal with that, because now there's a breach, there's not going to be oxygen in there momentarily. Actually, I'll fight him just for the moment, and then as soon as the oxygen runs out in that room, and I'll open the doors to try and share the oxygen around a little bit, just to slow that down. As soon as the oxygen runs out, I'll leave, and then we'll come back later. But he's going to try and eye on my engines. That's not going to do anything aside from knackering my evade, which is not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, I mean,
really.
They could be going for shields or weapons. This is much better.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see. Shout out to Lisa, who gave us 55 Swedish krona. And says, I just got my second dose of Moderna. So here's to both of our arms potentially falling off. Worth it.
Lol.
Yeah, Kyra gave us $5, or Kira, I'm not 100% sure, do let me know.
Mm-hmm.
They say, hey guys, glad I finally caught a stream live. I love your content. Any chance of another Crusader King 3 run when a new update drops?
I think the new Throne Room, what's it called? Royal Court update is probably not big enough to justify a full series, but I might well do like a little feature, just that. Though the next thing that's coming out is the LEM update for Stellaris. Is coming in like a week or two, so I need to consider whether I kind of want to do something for that or not, whether there's like enough interesting stuff going on there that I might choose to do that. And no, keep their weapons down, please. Don't let them fire. Thank you. Screw you, actually. This robot is nearly... The robot's still not quite cocky dead. And irritating, these small ships don't have a single empty room. So my whole missile is just not doing the one thing it's good at, which is very irritating. Just kill them. Kill them. Why did you go for that room? That's the one room you don't actually need. But it might draw their attention. There we go. They're dead. And now their robot's just going to cease to exist. And, okay, NG Vessel turned out to be poorly equipped. Okay, so we were saving a civilian here. They're trying to outrun the rebels. Need all the help they can get. I can give them scrap, missiles, and fuel. Or nothing, or 25 scrap. I think
That's a lot!
I think they give you, like, a system upgrade if you give them everything. So I'm going to give them everything, even though I'm kind of out of missiles. And, yes, NG Medbot Dispersal. So, generosity, magnitude unprecedented, well-being, syntax, error, value too high, except that Denji is so adorable. So now I get little bits of healing.
Which is great, because, like, it's not like John's gonna remember to actually heal people.
Yeah,
so
now healing happens by itself.
Care of it automatically.
Yeah, exactly,
really
it's brilliant. So now just automatic healing happens everywhere on the ship, which is quite useful. Let's also, since we've got this up and running, power you, and I just need to repair the ship quickly. Clap.
Yes, indeed. We've got a message from A World Turn Asunder, who gave us £9. Thank you very much, and that's a cool name. Just popping my head in to say how happy I am to see you playing one of my favorite series, Dragon Age. Have you decided if you'll be doing any of the DLC yet? I'd recommend Stone Prisoner. It's like From Ashes in ME3 to me.
If I've understood this correctly, Awakening is a separate mini-campaign that takes place after the main campaign, and everything else I think is part of the, is just part of the game. It's just folded into the game now in the Ultimate Edition. I think that's true. So my plan was to do everything, but, like, not immediately. Like, I've seen some of the premium content stuff starting to appear in my quest log, but I've just been ignoring it for now. And, like, you literally start the game with, like, a bit of armor you need strength 37 to wear, like the Blood Dragon Eyes. You just I kind of assume roleplay-wise, like, oh, that's my old family armor, or something. So I assume that's why that's there. But, like, I would assume I will get to all of it as time goes by, yes. Because as I understand it, like, it's 10 million bits of, like, just small little content that's just, like, you know, little missions that are just integrated and woven into the game. And one actual campaign that's, like, separate. So, yeah, that's possible. Also, really good question just came up in the chat. Does the healing work faster than asphyxiation? It does not, but I believe if you increase the, if what you do is you upgrade your med bay, then the amount that's being passed on by the med bots accordingly goes up. So I think there is a point where it can, because, yes, they heal the crew outside the med bay to reduce speed. So the med bots work as a fraction of the actual med bay's speed. But if you just increase the speed of the med bay, then the med bots are more effective. I believe they work as a function of each other. So, in theory, you can actually have a crew, ultimately, if you get that upgrade, who are not Lanius, but can operate without oxygen anyway. Which is kind of dumb. But, like, it's kind of an interesting concept. It's another distress signal. Well, okay, never let it be said I'm not going for distress. Well, I say that. I've got 3 missiles. Shit, I need missiles. I should have accepted the surrender with missiles. Okay. Try and dislodge a ship by shooting at the rocks. Do it! Do it. Okay, I got 8 scrap, but 2 damage to my hull. I'm not sure how we shocked. We didn't use a missile. I didn't use a missile. I had no missile. But somehow I shot the rocks anyway. Also, I should save position. Now it's hanging. It's end to return to position. Right, just need to fix that up. Claire.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, this is hard mode for people who've just arrived.
Yes. Ooh, another question. Games you might play.
Yes.
Erin wants to know. Gave us £2 and wants to know if you'll be playing the new Life is Strange game.
Yes, but not necessarily imminently. And ooh, I've got a secret mission, and I've been given a hull beam. Okay. Hull beam is good. That's going to be my primary right now, because I can put that straight in play. So yes, that is damage per room 1, but double damage on systemless. So on larger ships, that can be very effective. Like, ironically, it would be very effective against my ship. But against the ships I'm running into, not so much. So as I'm almost out of missiles, all I need to do really is now use the Artemis to disable the shield, and then hit them with the hull beam and just absolutely knacker them. So yes, that's an interesting concept. I might even sell the whole missile because I'm almost out of missiles. I'm going to go here to maximize my chance of a shop. I desperately need a shop to buy cocking missiles. Oh god. Claire.
Yes, indeed. In other excellent usernames, we have a message from For Thee, My Lord, I Bring Pancakes.
Ooh, excellent username. I like that.
Yeah, me too. They gave us €5 and said 3 hoorays for self-care, John. Now can we complain about you not taking a week-long vacation? And so Claire has to say it.
Oh dear.
Itty bitty Thursday titty committee. Heart. With a heart emoji.
Love it.
Yes,
Fuck, we missed the ship.
Dear For Thee, My Lord, I Bring Pancakes. I need you to know that one of the self-care John things we're going to do first is do belated birthday pancakes.
Yes.
Because we were going to do like a little brunch for John's birthday, and then we didn't have time on that day, so we do still need to do that. We currently have bacon for that, so you know.
Okay, we've knocked out their weapons. They can't fire at me, but I can't fire at them right now either. I'm out of missiles! No! Oh, shit.
It's good that you have a beam, then.
That's interesting. The beam does 1 damage per room, but does 2 damage on systemless rooms. So does that mean it can bypass 1 shield block on a systemless room? I don't know. Let's find out together. I might still be able to do some damage, but only to systemless rooms. How long is the beam? And there are 3... I can only hit 2. No, it can't. It needs to bypass the shield in order to recognize whether it's hitting that room or not. So I literally cannot do damage to anyone that's got a shield up now. Because I have no missiles. So we have to run. Because I can't do anything. So I guess we could just... You go over here, and you just sort of fix up the med bay because it got a bit damaged. We need to run because that's the flat cannon. It's doing a lot of nasty work to me. Get the shields back up. If we can escape before the flak hits. Come on, come on!
Whoa!
It mostly missed.
Nice.
It mostly missed by shit. Store! Yes, I'm saved. Okay, that's precisely what we needed. But if I can actually just, like, you know, trade up my missiles for an actual weapon. A repair burst, garbage. Chain laser at 65. A hull laser. Why is it all hull weapons? It's all the cocking hull weapons. It's so expensive. That's power of 2. So yeah, dual shot laser decreases in cooldown the more it fires, which is not terrible for only 2 power. I mean, it would let me get through shields. I mean, I'm out of missiles. So I'm going to sell all my missile weapons now. All my missile weapons get sold.
Oh, you're not just buying missiles?
No, they're too expensive. They're 6 each.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
I'm just going to buy... I'm going to buy a chain laser instead. So that's 4. But that means I need to get 35 in order to upgrade my weapon capacity to have both on simultaneously. Which I might be able to afford if I sell Energy bod is worth 30. Rock plating is worth 40. Scrap recovery arm. Could get rid of those energy bots. I gave up a lot of stuff for those energy bots. Rock plating is also quite useful. I'm keeping the energy bots. They were a present. I'm selling my rock plating off my rock ship. Bad, but this was a bad decision, but I just felt bad about selling the thing that was a present. Right, that's up to 4.
Oh my god, you're adorable.
Yeah, it was a present. And now I turn off...
Yeah, but you don't...
How much more power do I need? Why do I need more power than that? Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay, so now... Okay, engines... Evade is low. But now I've got the ability... I'm staying with the ethos of the run. I'm still using a hull weapon. I am still using a hull weapon. Back to the store. Heal up everything I can. I can't get up to max, but I can get close. There was also an automatic reloader, which is kind of cool here. Recharge booster's not terrible either. It's all fine. Everything's under control. Just get ready. There's another store. Don't need that. It's fine. We're just gonna go we're gonna go up north in case I can get enough money to go back to that store, which I probably can't. So it's all gonna be absolutely a-okay. Right, this time, buddy. This time we're ready for you. All right. Oh dear. What? What have I done?
You disabled the med bay, so you can't use the med bots you didn't sell.
Well, I can use it later if I need to turn it on down the line, obviously. It only needs either of these shots to hit, and then I can get a good shot at these bastards. And please don't go. Okay, it's not going for the medicine. Okay, we're not moving right now, but we've almost got pew 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 in just a second. The chain leads takes longer than this, and go. Okay, now I can do bonus damage to 2 rooms, and I slightly damaged their missile launcher. That was a pretty good result. In comes a missile, knackers the weapon room. Get in here, you also assist with that, please. We need those weapons back online as soon as possible. But I've still got the chain laser, so I can just keep firing at their weapons. My shields are holding if I just go for the weapons over and over again.
Oh, amazing.
Yes.
Shout out to Quiet Kitsune in chat who says...
Miss. Double miss.
Kitsune says, after all, why shouldn't I keep it? It came to me. It's a birthday present.
Good stuff. Love it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, the KOTOR remake has been properly announced.
What?
KOTOR remake properly announced now.
What? Is it?
Yeah.
Are they sure?
This is what happens when we stream on Thursdays.
Are you sure they're not joking?
Well, Twitter's saying it.
Twitter says a lot of things that aren't true.
Well, I know that. I don't know exactly how you want me to actually double check it.
That's quite interesting. Well,
shout out to Sam who gave us £5 and wants to know will we get a KOTOR remake live stream.
The interesting is, I spent like years not doing KOTOR. Well, they're going to remaster it at some point, aren't they? And then I finally played the original. And I was like, fuck it. Well, now he's done with that. No fairness, now I've played the original. I will have a more educated take on the new one. Though it kind of puts me in an awkward position because I probably won't want to do like a... Actually, it depends when it comes out. If it's coming out in like 10 million cocking years, it's fine. Do we have a date?
I'm looking, John.
We probably don't have a date. It's probably way too early if they've only just like teased it. Well, that's interesting. I honestly wouldn't have expected that. Also, I'm pissed off we've got a cocking KOTOR remaster before we get a Fallout 3 remaster. That's a lot of missiles, but I don't have a missile launcher anymore. Hate everything. No, I'm taking the scrap. Fuck you. So they're still coming.
All we have is a graphic that says Knights of the Old Republic remake.
Yeah. Useless, but it is on +3 charge. The missiles aren't live yet, so as soon as this is available, we'll be able to kill them in a moment. Go. There we go, and now we can just kill them. And you, by the way, get back to your thing. Can't believe they went for my weapon room twice, because it's random. The AI is not intelligent. It just seems to pick pretty randomly. 15 scraps, not bad for Sector 2. I'll take that. Health is a bit on the low side. Move in this direction, that is. Ooh, that's... might be a bit dicey to get to the ending in time, actually. We'll have to see about that. Okay. The engine waiting for you at the beacon, not online. Computer virus is wanted, blah, blah, blah. Visible my vessel. Uh-oh. They're trying to... Okay, apparently a virus is on my ship, and they're computers. So they're going to try and attack me. But they're... Okay, attack the NG, screw you. NG be damned, no one threatens my ship. If I try and purge the code, it's going to screw me over. They're using 2 anti-drone drones. It's garbage. Okay, well, we're going to annihilate them. But actually, those weapons are synced. If I can desync their weapons, then they're completely boned. So all I need to do is I just need to desync the weapons. Because for the time being, the weapons are synced just by necessity. No, they're not. Oh, that's a different type of basic laser. Oh, that's maybe worse, actually. Also, they've not got a single empty cell in the entire ship. Okay, shields screwed, but weapons are online, which is the important thing, kind of. Naka shields, and then... Actually, I don't need to Naka shields. I'm going to Naka... Go. Hull beam. What can I do the most damage to? Irritatingly, their weapon room is on the opposite side of the ship from their shields, but I can hit oxygen too, so go. Okay, I'll take that. That's knocked out 1 weapon, and shields are down, and oxygen's disabled, which they're going to have to treat as a pretty high priority. Shields are on fire. I'm just going to have to deoxygenate the room to speed up the repairs, because I need that fixed, because otherwise we're going to take a lot of damage all of a sudden. Shields down. That's only a single block. Weapons! Gosh darn it. They're going for my weapons so much at the moment. Okay, get through here. Fix up the weapon room. It was only 1 bit of damage. We've got this. Do not let them fire their weapons. Go. They're still firing. It's only 1 damage at a time, but my charged up thing is getting faster. They've got to focus on... The engine's so fast at repairing too, irritatingly. Okay, I've managed to keep that weapon down. A hull beam is now ready to go back online. I can do damage too. Oh yes, you're dying due to lack of oxygen. Sorry, I forgot about that. Power the thing. Where can you get where there is air? And you can be there. There's air there. Okay, the shields just aren't on. The cockpit just is on fire. Those are just facts we have to deal with for the moment. But if I can just get past their shields 1 more time, they're pretty boned. Just keep focusing on... That was a miss, which was not what I needed. But next time we knock down the shields, I can just hold them. Assuming they don't shoot my weapons right now. Nope, that was the doors. Well, they're dead now. There we go. And... dead. Okay, some of the ship might be on fire. Also, there we go. The virus has left. Good, good, good. And also, I've got some fuel and some scrap. Okay. Need scanners online to detect how much of the ship is currently on fire. Which, it's some. I don't know precisely how much, but it is some. Claire, while I repair the ship.
Yeah, shout out to Paul, who gave us $5 and says, why do I have so many nemesis? That's a quote from a world where John gets superpowers and Claire becomes his beleaguered lieutenant as he slides into supervillainy. Dear oh dear. Speaking of me being your beleaguered lieutenant.
Oh dear. I'm trying to think where this is going.
I need to find the super chat Okay, it was a lot smoother if I could have found the super chat straight away.
Uh-huh. Have you found it yet, or was that just a...
Yes, there you go. From Zach. I'm sorry, it's late. I'm tired.
Uh-huh.
From Zach, who gave us £5. It says, I'm just watching from the start, and you saying downhill for the last decade. How long have you been with Claire, John?
$12 years? 13?
I think?
Neither of us know.
12.
I think 12. 12-ish. Give or take. I forget. Okay, also I found a fuel platform and it seems to be damaged, so I can just steal fuel. Yeah, steal it! Go, go, go! There we go. I've stolen the fuels. So there we go. I've just stolen what's left of the fuel reserves. There were no... It didn't explode or anything. I can hopefully make it to the exit before I die of everything. And also, okay, nearby civilian NG vessel. Captain appears... Excuse me, Captain appears on screen. Strange bug, can you assist in debugging? I mean, sure, listen to the problem. And found malfunctioning mantis, believes it is human, will receive input only from human, danger evaluation extremely high, provide assistance. So, okay, there's a mantis that thinks it's human, but I've got a mantis, so I'm going to send my mantis over. And the mantis is terrified at the sight of your crew member. He immediately attacks his NG rescuers, and your crew member is forced to kill him. The NG are grateful for your help. Okay? A lot of people just shot each other, and they've given me some scrap. Let's just leave before they change their mind. Just a forward scout, just a standard small thing. They're trying to flee, and that's another burst laser too, which is not fun times. They're going to get a shot off before I'm ready to. The AI in armor, they're just so good at just charging. They just have experienced crew. They've just got really experienced crew, so they're going to fire before I can fire, which is a problem. And I forgot to turn the shields back on.
Shocking! Who's shocked? Raise your hand in the comments if you're shocked.
Okay, but nothing too dramatic happened aside from... Oh, darn, I just lost the whole beam. Okay, something quite dramatic did happen. And they're also trying to leave. I need to knock out their weapons. I've knocked out their bomb, but not the rest of it. Okay, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt actually. This is gonna hurt quite a lot. Go and fix the doors. Okay, they haven't hit the weapon room, which is the important thing. If I can just slow down their weapon systems. I've kept the bomb down, but other than that was kind of they're gonna fire again. They're gonna get a third shot at the weapon room before the whole beam's cocking ready. Please hit the weapons! Hit everything but the weapons. Good, it was both sides. Good. Jump is imminent. I need to knock out their everything. There we go. Okay, just knock out the cockpit. Go! Okay, FTL jump has now been delayed, but that meant I had to not take a shot at the weapon room. Medbay might be about to come under fire, but I should be able, at this point, hopefully knock out their weapons. And there might be a fire going on. Weapons now fully operational. Okay, bombs have been disabled, but they just keep getting shots off with the main cocking primary weapon. Jump is imminent. They've managed to get the cockpit partially functioning. They might have the autopilot system, I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm going to have hull beam available in time. Nah, they got to wait. Fleet pursuit doubled. That's potentially going to hurt. Oh, that is really going to hurt. Okay, also everything's on fire. Let's just deal with the fire situation. Okay, now I have to have a tough fight, and I'm in red health. It's all fine. Everything's under control. Chilled live stream. Super chill. Claire.
Yep. Anyway, shout out to Wolf and Mason, who gave us £10 and says, "Hey John and Claire, you guys are my company while my girlfriend visits family abroad, so I'm all on my lonesome at home. Have some love."
Thank you for your love.
Thank you indeed, and we're glad to be keeping you company. We've also got a message from Faru, who's been a member for 13 months.
Ooh, 13.
And to them, I'm just here to say I love you guys. Usually I'm unable to catch streams live, but today's the day. Also, there are a lot of games that I fell for because of you.
Oh.
Yeah, and
our gimmick is we play games so badly that you have to buy them to do it better because it's just so frustrating. That's the goal.
Let's see.
Oh no, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, I know. There's a battery gonna target us. Okay, that's a big ass missile launcher. That's not so bad. Honestly, we can't kill it. We just have to try and outlast it. But we don't really have much of a way of doing said thing. It's all up to John's piloting abilities. We just need to charge this as fast as possible. If we get out of here, we're gonna be limping out. My best bet is just to basically go for... Actually, the one advantage we've got is because they're using dumb big weapons, it means I am going to get a shot at their weapon room earlier than usual. So go. Okay, and... Gosh darn it, we missed one, and that means I didn't get through the shield, so the whole beam's useless. I needed both to hit, and they've got a good pilot. So we've got nothing. My evasion is my best bet. Deactivate oxygen, activate...
Oh my god!
Yes?
Shout out to Nicholas, who gave us $500 and
500?
said hi. 500 and said hi.
Hi, Nicholas!
Hi, Nicholas! Thank you! Oh my god!
Thank you. I really hope that person didn't just accidentally, type hi and then tap enter and it sent the thing rather than... I was sitting in my apartment considering how to...
Well,
I think this is one of those.
that is the
I think
case,
that person
Nicholas,
can at you.
Yes.
Yes.
Anytime,
Yeah.
any person for any amount of money, you mess up the message in the super chat and you have more to say, you can always just reply me in chat. If you have something to say and you are not able to give super chat, or you don't want to, or whatever, like, please just reply me in the comments.
Screenshots taken, photos taken 2 seconds before disaster.png.
So Roderick says,
Ow!
So Roderick says, hopefully it wasn't meant to be 50. Dear oh dear. Well, I think there's a bunch of verifications before you send that, so,
I think the ship might be slightly exploded, by the way. No.
Oh, we did!
We bit dab. We're a bit dab.
We did.
The rogue ship is just not a good ship because you just can't survive on missiles alone. So you basically have to transition partly out of missiles, and it's needless waste of money to have to do it. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, I'm going over to my favourite ship for a second. I'm going over to Zoltan A. Zoltan A's a star. That's a bit more chill. You've got the Zoltan shield. You've got the halberd beam, which is really good. You've got the just a really small light missile launcher. So as long as you hit the shields with that, you're golden. This is a way of getting a really good round zero. It's a good chill, relaxing ship. Yes.
There was also a lot of people saying that it was eerily accurate, your description of you know, why people buy games.
Yes.
Megascrow in particular says about frustration with John playing games. With KSB, I had about 100 hours when he played it, and now I have colonized all 5 Julian moons.
I assume that's a complicated, difficult
that means
to do
lots of hours.
Yes.
Yes.
Why have I not turned my systems on? Turn my systems on. I should probably turn my systems on. System not. Wait, what? What do you mean? What? Wait, what? You can't have the... Is this a hard mode thing?
You can't have what now?
Did I cut off both my weapons on at the same time due to lack of capacity in the weapons room?
Yeah, because 1 and 3... Because 1 plus 3 equals 4, and you just don't have 4 on weapons?
Yeah, exactly. But, like, that's...
No,
I don't remember that ever being the case before.
John, it's always been the case, literally. I know it, and I've never touched this game on anything
Zoltan
other than
A? That Zoltan A does that?
What do you mean?
That this is a thing... I never... I've played
Every ship does that.
No, ships mean that you can't power your weapons due to insufficient capacity in the weapons room.
If you don't have capacity, you can't have power.
Yeah, no, that's not the core mechanic. Like, the fact that Zoltan A starts without sufficient weapon capacity for its own weapon loadout. That's... What?
Well...
Has that always been the... That's not always been the case. What's happening? I'm so confused. This was supposed to be a relaxing run, but the Zoltan ship's now on fire. And now... What? What's happening? I don't understand. Take out its... It hasn't even taken out the shields. Well, this is fascinating. This didn't happen to... Oh, it's because the halberd has penetration. Yes, you only need the halberd because the halberd's got penetration in Sector 1. Okay, yeah, let's restart. Yes, that would explain a lot. Yes. Okay, it's because the halberd's got the 2 damage, so it's got the penetration on it. So you need to... Yeah, okay. Yes, there we go. I understand now. I understand. Got a bit
I was so confused about I was so confused when I thought that you were saying, like, you didn't get this, like, really super basic thing that I know you know.
First thing, beam weapons, carefully cut out of ship, 18 scrap. Well, that's just, well, this run's meant to be. This run's cocking meant to be, right here. So now, we're just literally the first run, oh, hello, would you like to use your beam weapons? Intervene to save the colony, screw your colony, or not colony, or whatever's going on. Okay, this is going to go much better this time. Okay, it's all going to be fine. How much to... I can't see it right now. I don't know how much it's going to take to do that. Zoltan Shield is still holding for now. But I get, like, a shot off before they're even really able to do anything. And this is going to be long enough to do, yeah, all that. So 1, 1, 1, 1. And look at that. Weapons completely disabled by the first swing. Just, this thing is just... It's an utter beast. Clap!
Yeah, shout out to Patty, who gave us 75 Canadian dollars.
Excellent dollars.
And didn't leave a message. I'm assuming that was on purpose, because Patty is a regular donator.
Well, thank you very much, Patty.
And so I think, I mean, again, as ever, if you do want to leave a message, just @reply me in chat. Jonah in chat lets me know that he thought you were saying the exact same thing and was also confused, so thank goodness it's not only me. And the Normander gave us 100 euros.
We've got some pretty generous people floating around this evening. Thank you all so very, very much.
Yes, indeed. And they say, long-time watcher, first-time donator. I've been subscribed since Rome 1, I think, and I've been following the channel ever since. I made a promise to make a big donation once I'm employed, so here it is! Glad to actually be able to do it. Also, both of you are precious together.
Oh.
Thank you.
I'm precious. I'm not sure about Claire.
Wow. Whatever, Tabby's precious.
Tabby's extremely precious. Tabby's the queen of precious.
The preciousest.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Go, that's them torn apart
yes,
already.
and congratulations on your job.
Congratulations!
Yes, indeed. Let's see. There's. I think it's just that people bloody love FTL, because we do have actually a lot of messages today.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. We've got a sticker from Alex. A little critical hit video game sticker. With 5 Canadian dollars.
Excellent dollars.
Molly gave us 10 US dollars and says, I'm looking forward to more Dragon Age Origins tomorrow. I hope you don't miss out on any companions, winky face. I'm having fun going through old one-offs and streams during work. I wish I could play Dwarf Romantic and Claire gets a rematch.
Don't worry, I'm going to keep all my companions safe, alright? Precious Alistair will be protected. He was worried about this, like, you know, couple of witches out in the middle of nowhere. They did look a bit threatening, so I burnt their house down and murdered them. So don't worry, Alistair's safe.
You're really going to be a troll, aren't you?
Lol. I would not mind having a hull laser combined with the halberd beam. It's 5 power, which is a lot. But if I can make it happen, I'll save up for it, I think. I'm going to save up for it.
Oh, thank you so much. Sick Phil, thank you so much.
Yay, it's Sick Phil!
It's the return of Sick Phil and the Space Monkeys, who gave us $5 and says, can I get a fuck cancer?
Yeah, fuck cancer.
Yes, indeed. We're bringing out the proper swears for cancer, because, you know, it deserves it.
I don't know if Sick Phil was here earlier. Sick Phil, you got to join us on the ship earlier.
Yeah, but you did die.
In all fairness, I didn't pick a good game to take Sick Phil along in a way.
Sick Phil says, my body is broken, but thanks in large part to many a true nerd, my spirit will not break. Without death, life has no meaning.
Rock on, Sick Phil.
Yes, and, you know, now your life has more meaning because John killed you in the previous ship.
Yes.
But, yes, indeed. I mean...
Okay, we need to go to find a ship and damage it, but don't kill them. Okay, just don't blow them up. Just damage them, and when they surrender, accept the surrender.
It's kind of hard to do, actually.
With lasers, it's relatively... Actually, not so much.
I
Like,
suppose.
weapons do, like, fixed damage amount. There's no critical hits in this game. Every time you launch a weapon, assuming it either misses and does nothing, or it hits, you know exactly what it's going to do, as long as you pay attention to what each weapon class is. So it's not that bad, really.
Yeah, I mean, see, what we've got there is the basic thing is that you're like, oh, as long as you pay attention to the weapon classes and you can recognize what the weapons are by looking at the ship and blah blah blah. Like, that is anathema to how I play this game.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so clueless when I'm playing this game because I'm just like, what do you mean the weapon types? I'm just in space. Do do do. And you're just going around putting stuff in really random places in Dorf Romantic, and I'm like, put it there, and then in 3 turns you might be able to have this really cool power move.
Well, at this point, what they're going to do is, yeah, this is getting them to 1 hit points. They should surrender. And there we go. You win. We're not cut out for this. So let them live. Return to the settlement. And that gets me Hermes Missile. So, okay, that's good. 15 scrap and Hermes. We're at 78 scrap on, like, this early on in Sector 1. This is really nice. And Hermes is, unfortunately, very few weapons are worth 3 power. The halberd beam is one of them. Hermes is not. So I'm going to hold off for now, because in a situation where I'm in Sector 1, no one's going to be rocking up with 2 shields, unless I get caught by the rebels. So I'm happy to just keep going. Irritating, look where the exit is. It's so deep inside the sector. That's just really bad luck, because it means it's just less time to explore, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm just going to go a little bit further on and see if we can... Actually, I know there's a store down south, so I don't know whether I'll come across another one. Sadly, irritatingly, got unlucky there. There was literally nothing. Nothing you can do about that. Sometimes you just find an empty spot. It's bad luck. And, okay, Uncle Joe's Fix-It Shop. Need a tune-up? I don't, actually. But what do you actually do? Door subsystem for 35. That's actually more expensive than upgrading just by myself, right? That is, doors are... No, it was cheaper. It would have been... no, because my doors are already level 2. So, okay, that would have actually been a cheap way to get to level 3. Sorry, I forgot I was already at level 2. This is unfortunate. I had a really good start, but now I'm running into a whole bunch of events where nothing's happening. And that's exactly what you don't want in Sector 1. You need to run into events in Sector 1. So they're trying to flee. I should be able to stop them before they get away. I can just sort of hit their weapons with rank 1. Actually, I'll hit their engine too. I will damage their engine straight away. So that should slow them down a bit. So it should be a-okay. And we'll go this way to hit the auction as well. Clap.
Oh, yes. Another shout out to Sick Phil, by the way. Thank you to the folks in chat who pointed it out. There's another message from Sick Phil that came in earlier, and as you know, we're often quite far behind on super chat, so it was on my
hugely,
list.
yes.
I've not gotten to it yet. So just some more, you know, just a little bit more context, I guess.
Yes.
Sick Phil gave us $20 and says, I joined the stream and I started from the beginning. It brought a tear to my eye that John made me a crew member. A tear because now I'm going to guarantee that I'm going to die. I'm fighting every second to make it to my 40th.
Oh, excellent. Do we know when that is?
No, we don't know
okay.
when that is.
I meant the 40th, not
yes,
the...
I know. It's just... I mean, look... I know you, so I assume that's what you meant, but like, phrasing, love, phrasing.
I think it's pretty clear I meant when's the birthday.
Yes, no, we don't know, when the birthday
Happy birthday in advance, hopefully.
Yes, indeed. And shout out also to Brett Friend, who gave us $5 and says, can we get a full-hearted Space Monkeys in honor of Sick Phil?
Sick Phil and the Space Monkeys! There we go.
There we go.
There we go. We got more pirates as well, which is precisely what I wanted to say. We wanted more pirates. So irritating, they do have some missiles, but this is actually a really good ship design for the halberd, because the halberd can just cover 4 rooms, really critical rooms.
John, no.
Really easily.
John being John. Lol.
I think my meaning was quite clear. That missile misses, so we just got plenty of Zoltan.
No, I know your meaning was quite clear. That's why it was funny and not horrifying.
Oh dear. Halberd Beam's just so good at tearing apart everything. It's just sad. Sad how good it is at tearing everything apart.
Oh dear,
Dear, oh dear. Another 15. So we're over 100. But no sign.
Okay, fair enough. Digby in chat says, to be fair, I think that one was on Claire.
Yeah! Damn straight.
Man, 6-0, I'm sorry. Yeah. See, the thing is, I'm always trying to, like, have a balance of, you know, if someone says something really serious, I want to make sure it's not coming in, like, when you're having a fight and you're
like, sometimes Claire will literally DM me, because I've got my DMs open that Claire has access to, and she'll send me a message saying, I'm about to say a serious thing, don't laugh hysterically. So I sometimes get a warning, which is quite fun.
Oh, God. Anyway,
Yeah, we'll take 4. There's a good 4 right there. Actually, you know, if a 4 that passes the shield room. If I can get the shield room into the... Yeah, if I can get the shield... Yeah, teleporter and shield room into weapons. They're probably going to teleport, or they would try and teleport. Okay, now we've lost the flat cannon, that's good. And they would now teleport, but they can't because I've knocked out the teleporter. Which is pretty solid. So if they can't get their shields back up in time, I should be able to just annihilate them momentarily. And there we go. They've tried to teleport over. There has been teleportation, but buddy, it's too late for you. 1, 2, 3, dead. And now they can't escape. And civilian ship didn't escape. 135. So much. Right, deoxygenate this whole area right now. And then in a moment, we'll just deoxygenate this area too. And now he's going to try and get over to here. So now he's just going to be screwed. Now he's going to be super screwed. I'm going to turn off the oxygen so this room doesn't recharge oxygen. He'll soon... Now we just close that door. Ha ha ha! Screw you. Now he's trapped. Now he's trapped in the deoxygenated bit of the ship. You stupid loser. And then he dies. There we go. Close that. And then we turn the oxygen back on. There you go. You see? The live stream lives up to its title. It's all great. Oh, it's all marvellous. Claire. Oh, shit. There's a store right there, but it would mean going to the... Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm risking a confrontation with the rebellion if it lets me access a store. Teleporter. Drone control... Crew, what could I sell, by the way? Do I have anything worth selling? I want to get rid of the Hermes, because I'm never going to use that. Honestly, I'm going to get rid of the Leto as well. Missiles, you just want to move away from if you can. So, okay. Drone control, crew teleporter. There is flak. There is flak. Flak is very good for only 2 power. Flak is really good. And an ion stunner is so cheap and effective for what it does. I am tempted to sell the hull laser for 27. Alright. And then buy both the flak and the ion stunner. And then everything else just into upgrading weapons and power. I think, yeah, I'm doing it. That's what we're doing. And then everything else into that. That's going to use up everything. But it means I should be able to have... That's flak and halberd on simultaneously. But to power that, I would need to... You have to go and... To power that, I need to turn off the actual shields. But I have the Zoltan shields. So by the time the Zoltan... Okay, we're going to kill anyone we run into before the Zoltan shield goes down.
Oh, God.
Yeah. We just have to, and now I need to save up for the Iron Stunner, which I can't actually afford yet, but it's so good. It's so good. Actually, I could go for just the iron. I mean, we could also turn the oxygen off occasionally, if need be. I think it's fine. I think this is under control. This is absolutely under control. Okay. Now, there's going to be a slight issue that the rebels have now shown up. But we're gonna be able to deal with them.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're gonna beat them before the Zoltan shield, and it's the rebels.
It's fine. Look, Flak's gonna tear apart their shield. Halberd will stop their weapons. Admittedly, they do have two burst laser 2s and a bomb. It's fine. It's all under control. I've got evade of 15%. One of them's probably going to miss.
15? Wow.
Okay, so the shield's gone. But I need to wait for the halberd beam to be off cooldown before we fire. Or ready to go, rather. And go. Okay, now we take this out with the flak. And we go for... We go for the center and we hope for weapon and that. So now we fire that and go. Halberd beam. And now we take out everything. It's knocked out one of their weapons, not the other. Okay. We're a third charge. They've still got a bomb. I was hoping to do a little bit more than that. Okay, in which case...
You can power your shield if you needed to.
I absolutely can, yes. So all I need to do is make the sacrifice. And if I need to find 2 power. Best thing I could probably do at this point is go over to Ion Stunner, turn off Oxygen, and to power shield. It provides me with a tiny bit of defense. So Flak's deactivated for now, but the Ion Stunner can get through, their shield, and also it will stun anyone in their shield room, which is very important. And then I can use that to take out the shield, and then the halberd beam can finish them. I might even be able to kill them. The problem is the ship battery is targeting me, which is going to be a problem. And in comes fire, if we're lucky. Shields down. Okay, in which case, they haven't repaired anything yet. Turn the oxygen back on, because there's nothing else to power. There's no point trying to charge the flak at this point. Shields have been rendered inoperable. ASB's coming in. ASB, did ASB just go over there, or was that their bomb? That was their bomb, which did nothing. Ion Stunner's almost ready to go. That was a miss. The ASB missed. Good. And they're not ready to fire again. Halberd beam's almost ready to go. If we're lucky, they've moved away from the cockpit to perform repairs because the oxygen was off. And... yes! Okay, and now I think I can kill them. That's a kill. Fuck you! Time to get out of dodge. Time to go. Time to go. Because I think the ASB can still fire. We need to fix the things as soon as possible. Oh, hang on. We need someone in the thing. There is still the ASB. We need to. The ASB can still fire. Wait. Go. Run. Next sector. Mantis or Zoltan. Zoltan. We've got Zoltan, so we'll get blue options. Bye. See, we didn't die.
And you turned the oxygen back on again.
Turn the oxygen back on and everything. Okay.
Again.
I need a moment to fix the ship. Clap.
Yeah, absolutely. That is fine. I need a moment as well. We are quite far behind.
Go.
Shout out to River Jesus, who gave us $5 and says, my favorite MATN live stream game. Cheers from the Lawless Clan.
Lawless Clan? Love it.
Yes, that's Richard.
I see.
Let's see. Yes, Jay in chat says, punch it, Chewie!
It just about worked.
Yes, indeed.
Just about all held together there.
Shout out to Foster as well, who gave us $20 and says, hey, John and Claire, I am super excited for the upcoming Dark Souls 3 live stream. Dark Souls 3 live stream. Said 3 times fast.
Yes. Not this next week. This next week, there's going to be no live stream because I want to do a bit more of the Forgotten City, so that's going to be in place.
And I have to do patron casts, so...
lol. Yeah.
It's one of my favorite series, says Foster, and if you have any questions, I'm happy to provide hints and guidance while avoiding spoilers to reduce your suffering.
Well, that's what we'll do in the live stream. Oh, check it out. We got a troll galaxy. Look at this. This doesn't connect to that. There's literally...
only one way.
No, it's even worse. That's the worst one I've ever seen. This one only connects to here. That only connects to this. This doesn't connect to the exit. The only way to get to the exit is that 5-step jump.
Whoa.
That is the only way to get to the exit. That is so... wow.
Yes.
That is a real dick gap. That's the worst one I've ever seen. That's awful. Okay. So, we've now got more rebels coming in, but now it's basic rebels, so our flak will have much more time to line up the shots and let the halberd do its job. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Suddenly Steve, who gave us $20 and says, John, good job cutting back to take care of yourself. About time. Selfishly, I want you healthy and happy so you can keep making good content. Out of curiosity, what made you decide on 2 series days and 2 new content days?
Well, I think mostly we inherited the old schedule, so we just always had that structure. And I think like when we do the series that used to be Monday, Friday, now is Tuesday and Friday. Like we generally favor games that were quite long. So like if you consider like say had we been doing Skyrim once a week, that series would have run for 2 years. So like and Knights of the Republic would have run for like 6 months, and then that kind of just it didn't leave us enough flexibility to respond to new releases we might want to cover in the same slot. Because I feel like if you've got a really big long game that's like say, and I consider like a big long game to be like say 40 to 60 hours. Say 40 hours, say 30 hours if you're doing it fairly minimally, up to 50 to 60 if you wanted to 100% or like do all the submissions. Like, if you work under the assumption that I'm recording 2 to 3 hours per episode, but we edit it down to about an hour, then that's looking like it's going to be, like, say, 15 to 20 parts or something. Then you can do that in about 10 weeks, which is about 2.5 months, which feels like, you know what, it doesn't feel like it's gone on too long, because if someone's not interested in that series, I want there to be something else showing up for those people later. So I think that's kind of where we ended with that.
And that's also why you alternate between, like, the type of game.
We try and alternate a little bit. So, like, we don't put, like, old school RPGs next to each other. We try and mix it up with, like, a bit of strategy, a bit of art, a bit more narrative, a bit of survival, that sort of nonsense. Yes, precisely.
Ooh, shout out to David, who gave us £5 and just sent in this celebratory super chat. I have just found out I have a place on a fully funded PhD starting in October. I'm very excited.
That does sound very exciting.
David, that's great. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hey, if you feel comfortable letting us know what the PhD is on, please do. That'd be cool to know. And Sick Phil and the Space Monkeys says, well, actually just send in another super chat, which, like, thank you so much. You absolutely don't have to. You can just reply me in chat.
Yes.
But Sick Phil says, I definitely knew what John was saying. My birthday is December 22. So my birthday is December 22nd, but it will be difficult because the doctors right now are saying 10 days tops.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, really sorry to hear that.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
But,
that's, yeah.
If you're able to hang on and hold on for your 40th, that will be just a few days before my 35th.
Yeah.
So, we can all celebrate together.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely, definitely. So, yeah, hope that, like, you know what, I'm so glad I just kind of, because, like, obviously, before actually Sick Phil arrived today, like, I literally was thinking about Sick Phil earlier today.
Aww.
And that's why, like, the moment the stream began, I thought, let's name someone for Sick Phil in this live stream. I thought about that earlier. I was just, I do think about these things.
It's a strange thing, right? Because we're just sitting at home, making videos full of silly things about games, and to hear people saying,
YouTube is just a really weird thing in general. Like, you guys know stuff about me, but not really, like, but there's a whole bunch of stuff you don't know, and, like, I know little bits about some of your lives, but not, like, obviously, like, a really incomplete picture. But, like, that doesn't mean I don't, like, I was saying, like, I was thinking about Sick Phil earlier, but, like, because Sick Phil and the Space Monkeys, like, Sick Phil was a meme. Sick Phil's name, maybe Phil, I don't know. But, like, it's one of those things, like, it's a very, YouTube's a very strange thing. It's a very strange thing.
Yeah, it is super weird, and also, like...
And I find myself, like, thinking of people where they use names to me, and I know this tiniest fragment of their life they shared with us during the live streams, but I remember it, I think of them later.
Yeah, definitely, and that happens to me also quite a lot, because I think, obviously, I see even more of them than you do, and, like, the type of messages that we've been getting, especially during the pandemic, about people who live alone, or people who are working in
100%.
very difficult jobs that are kind of overrun at the moment, and that we can help when we're in our little bubble, staying home, being hermits, and making internet video. It's just, we think about you guys.
Yes, we do. Okay, can I finish these guys off in one go? Because that's 8 hit points if I can just hit 4 rooms. I think that should be enough to... Dumb. How about Beam can just win fights in one round, which is really good.
Yeah. Several people talking about how they now need some tissues in the chat, and I am, you know...
I need to go through the story, even though I can't afford anything at it, to be honest, just because it's the only way to get where I need to go, which is a little bit unfortunate. It's only a single thing. The stuff I could sell, but I don't want to sell any of this. Back at Battery Clone Bay. None of this is that good. There's the weapon pre-igniter, which kills me that that's there. That's such a fun spawn, but I can't afford it. Oh, that's annoying. But at least I now know that there's a whole bunch of fights here, because you want, especially in Sector 1 and 2, like perfect Sector 1 and 2, you want to be doing fights just about constantly, and the odd, you know, as many blue checks you can get your hands on. Okay, refugee ship floating through space. Okay. Hail them. Oh dear. Refugees are criminals! Oh no, I'm escorting fugitives! Right, so we need to kill some Zoltans. Unfortunately, those Zoltans do have their own shield. But the flak's very good at annihilating Zoltan shield, so we should get through their shield before anything else happens. So, yeah, that's already mostly gone. And shields... Actually, they've done a good job. Okay, you just keep going more. And if we're lucky, we can... There we go. We've taken that out. That's going to hit our shield. Now I can start knackering their systems. Starting, yeah, a 4-room sweep here. And I have taken out their missiles. The problem is now I need to disable oxygen to fund shields. They're about to fire. I can fire flak at their shields momentarily. They're going to get some hits in. I really hope... Actually, I will still be able to fire the flat regardless. If they hit the weapon room, that'll be unfortunate. And they did hit the weapon room, but I had enough spare capacity. Activate the ion stunner. That's a good backup. And now go for weapon room. We might just be able to kill them right now, to be honest. But I'm going to go for shield room. We might just be able to get a kill right this second. Darn it, just shy. Ion stunner. That's a shame. I do have shields up. They're probably going to get another hit in. If this guy leaves this room, then... Actually, no, we've got the spare power to fund it. Help do the repairs. And then just go for one more attack. They're going to get another shot off. And 2 hits. And then they're dead. Light tap. Bit unfortunate. Zoltans are difficult. HS, the refugees want to give me something? They do! I've been really lucky. Like, 3 times I've rescued someone, and every single time they haven't naffed off. I've drawn the, hey, they hung around and gave you a reward to thank you for doing the thing you did. Which is really good. I'm really happy with that. That's actually kind of perfect, actually. And you know what? I'm also going to go up to... No, it's 75 for the next bar. I'd like to have everything on simultaneously. I'd like to go up to 6. But to do that, I'm going to need... Oh, oxygen, by the way. I should have the oxygen back on. Wait, how do I normally fund the oxygen? Oh, because you guys are supposed to hang out in here. It's fine. So you guys get over there. That'll give me enough power to sort out all of that nonsense. You're the right way round, by the way. Turing in the... No, you're supposed to be there. Other way round, lads. Other way round. Also, why are we not just setting things? Let's just... There we go. Oh, low O2. That's fine. Turn the oxygen back on. And then... What else do I normally power? Do I have the med bay on normally? I can't remember. Okay, O2 is now stabilizing. O2 is stabilizing. We're fine. This is a powerful ship. We're going to be A-okay. Claire?
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Axelfac, who gave us $200.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Axelfac.
And Axelfac, is, of course, our, amazing provider of Dogface and Hamdog.
Dogface and Hamdog are so cute. They're so cute.
Extremely cute.
Weirdly, sometimes we know more about people's pets than we know about them.
So, in fact, is Refurb.
Yes.
Refurb is Axelfac's cat.
Yes.
Axelfac says, "You're good eggs, a lot of you. Your videos have been a pleasant distraction in unpleasant times. I've just paid off my car, so here's the payment that I don't need to make this month."
Oh, congrats!
Dogface and Hamdog say hi.
Oh, good dogs.
Yes, and by the way, Axelfac mentioned earlier that I think they said Dogface just hangs out next to him for the stream because Dogface likes your voice.
Oh, That's nice.
Oh, you're a good dog.
Dogface! You're a good dog. Such a good dog face.
Oh my god. Yeah, shout out to Dave who gave us $50.
Oh, thank you very much, Dave.
Today is turning into an extremely heartfelt day.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if we can both make it to the end of the stream without shedding a tear.
Mm-hmm.
But Dave says we've had a couple of tragic deaths of classmates over the last few weeks.
Oh, blimey.
But in happier news, I'm going to a cabin with some friends tomorrow, so that will help. Hug your loved ones a little tighter, everyone. Love to Claire, John, Tabby, and chat.
Excellent. Yes, do indeed hug people. I'm going to resist making any form of joke. Excellent.
I'm gonna just hug you.
Oh, Claire's giving me a hug. Claire's giving me a hug. Ah. Claire has given me a hug. We have followed the advice. We have followed the advice to the letter. Instructions unclear. Now the guinea pig has tits on it. Do I have time to do both of these? I've got time to do both of these.
I'm not going to make a joke, he says. Guinea pig's tits, he says.
It's barely even a joke. Oh, Intruder's on board.
Well,
shit.
I know it's barely even a joke, but, you know, that's because it's not funny.
Okay, we've got 2 mantis on board, which is kind of a problem, actually. Because they're going to seize the... I need someone to go and seize the... Yeah, the door room. To try and just basically block them out in terms of oxygen. But this ship is a really weird shape. This is the only downside of it. I can't abandon the cockpit, so we're going to have to abandon the weapon room, which means I'm going to have the spare power to fund the weapons even without someone in the weapon room. So that's fine. No, I can power the oxygen. Keep the oxygen on for now. As soon as he makes it to the room, they're tearing apart that system so fast. Okay, now activate deoxygenating the area. I need to get them out of the O2 room. I'm now going to depower it because I want that to be as little oxygen as possible, so the room empties faster. I think I might have been a bit too... I think they're going to take out the oxygen, which is a shame because that means we've got a deoxygenated oxygen room, which is the last thing you cocking want. But what can you do? It's such a pain when you get the, hey, you've got just people invading your room, and darn it, they got it. And they... Wait, what? Why didn't you... How did they... What? How did they... Oh, was the room damaged? Oh, well, this isn't good. Okay. Get out of that room. Okay, just drive them out of the door room. Yeah, damn it, the door room was damaged. Okay, focus on what we can do. We've got the flak incoming. That's a miss. They're about to destroy the doors, which means the door rooms are now going to be open. I'm just going to deoxygenate the entire ship up to this side of the ship. It's the best bet I've got, just to... It'll do some damage to them at the bare minimum. Okay, that's going to do some damage to them. Now they're up here. Okay, now they've gone to the side of the ship that's really deoxygenated. So now they have to walk through a whole bunch of deoxygenation to get anywhere. I can now kill their ship in one go. The halberd beam can kill their ship right now. Go, dead, and they never got through that. Okay, so now we just open this up. So we've got the materials. Please don't break another system. Okay, now they're walking here. But now I've got no oxygen. The oxygen's broken. I have no control over the doors. I can't reinforce the doors. But these guys are going to take some damage. So now it's going to be 2 versus... No, they're running all the way to the cockpit. That kind of works in my favor. I'm just going to deoxygenate the cockpit. So now we just leave them here. And now they're going to take even more damage. And now the only room they can go to is this room. And now they are... Even though they're really... Zoltans go down so cocking fast. If you flee, they're going to take out you. And we've won. The problem...
Maybe fix your oxygen room, eh?
Yeah, about that.
You can't.
I just need to consider what the right order of play is here, because the problem is I can't close the doors. So I need the oxygen room. I don't know whether I can physically fix the oxygen. Then, because I can't close the doors, so I can't... Oh, hang on. Oh, no, I can close the doors. Sorry, but... Okay, I can close all doors. The problem is, there's not... I think these people... I think if I send them to the auction, they die. I think I need to sacrifice... No, I can only fit 2 people in this room.
Yeah, but, like, they also... Just get them all in the O2 room, or in the med room, John.
It's probably the best bet I've got. Actually, I need to upgrade the med room. That's actually the only bet I've got.
Do you still have the bot things?
No, that was the previous run. That was the previous run.
Oh, yes, of course.
If I can rush these 2 to the med bay, and then I have the med bay upgraded, which is such a waste, but I think this is the only way we survive. I rush these 2 to the med bay. They will then out-survive being suffocated. And then I can just step them in and out of the O2. It's the only bet we've got. It's literally the only chance. Godspeed, you magnificent bastards. Go, 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 go. They're dying. They're dying. And I think they are... Yep, you can see there. They are now healing faster than they're dying. This feels like a form of torture, but it's working. It actually works. The med bay, now we can send you to here. And now I can just switch them over and over. As long as someone's repairing it, it works. So the O2 is now somewhat finished. You go and step in, and they take over. Because as long as someone's doing it, it works. And then you step over to there. Then the O2 is... He's now going to be in a good enough position to fix the O2. Survived with no losses.
Nice.
Genius. Genius! Nobody died! Cocking genius in this game. Cocking genius. Oh, that was amazing. Boom. That's a good point. Zoltan would have powered the medbay anyway, but I still need the capacity to be powered. So I still need to do that. Fuck yeah, I'm good at this game. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Well, sorry, there's a lot of, anyway.
Oh, is it all heartfelt at the moment?
Yes.
Is it too sad?
Well, there's some sad and some good news as well. 3x Pence gave us £10 and says I can no longer go without tissues even after checking my email and seeing that I got an entry-level job getting me out of hospitality where I thought I'd get stuck in forever. And also, good luck, sick Phil.
Well, congratulations on your job.
Yes, indeed.
Did they say what the job was? It just I don't say it was moving out of hospitality.
No, an entry-level job that gets them out of hospitality.
Oh yeah, the doors. I should fix the doors. That is a good point. The doors should be fixed. I've got enough spare power to run the engine, so I'm gonna go fix the door now. Yes, and
also, sorry, Anthony gave us £5. And sent this in when we were talking about cancer earlier.
Yes.
Says my elderly neighbor lost his son to lung cancer today, so F the disease, and also sent cat pictures on the Twitter, so I'll be putting those into chat momentarily. Thank you so much, Anthony, as always, for being around, for your lovely pictures, and I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for your loss, and
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, again, fuck cancer.
Trade 1 fuel for 4 missiles. No, I won't do that. I literally don't need missiles. And you can't sell them irritatingly. So, there's no point. Just ignore that. And we can move straight on. So, abandon, that means Lanius or civilian. Lanius. I mean, I don't see much. You know what? Maybe I can get a Lanius crew member. That might be fun. I'll go into the Lanius sector.
Ooh. And 3x Pence says the job is an apprenticeship as an insurance broker at a company local to my area.
Ooh, very exciting.
So there you go. And then who gave us £5 and says I was forced to come out as trans to my parents yesterday, and this live stream is a great distraction. Thank you for always being funny and heartfelt.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed.
Well, thank you so much. I'm really sorry that you... I
hope you've got other family members that... Yeah, support you.
You know, it can be traumatic to be forced to come out, even if the family doesn't... Even if the person you're coming out to doesn't react badly, and I certainly hope they didn't, obviously it doesn't say in the message, and you don't have to say anything if you don't want
Of course.
But yes, indeed, I hope you're all right. Of course, as ever, trans rights are human rights, and we support them. And I hope that I mean.
There we go, that's a good sweep. I'm going to try and flee. Flag gun 2, you say? I'll take that offer. Flag gun 2 that's power 3. So that is, yes, 7 shots per charge. Whereas flag 1 is 3 shots. So it's a lot. That's a big step up.
Oh, okay, good. April says, my parents are accepting, but I just didn't like the way that they found out. Which, you know, I mean... It does suck.
Yes.
It does still suck. But I am relieved that, you know, that your family is accepting.
Yes.
And I'm really glad that April said accept. You know how when we were kids, we were told that it was a good thing to be tolerant?
Mm-hmm.
And now...
I wasn't told that. I had a shit upbringing. You might have been told that. I had a shit upbringing that took a very long time for me to get over. But okay, sure, go ahead.
Well, okay. I meant more like in general.
Mm-hmm.
It's like people were always talking about tolerance, and, you know, kind of moved on to like, actually, we don't want people to just be tolerated. Like, tolerated is just begrudging and not nice. So, you know, accepting is a very good thing to hear.
Yes. The shield doesn't literally no good because the shield will not... But I might be able to get a flak off before they get another shot on. Okay. Yeah, we've knocked out... Okay, we knocked out their weapons. Good, that worked out really, really nicely. There we go. Alright, there we go. And another one. I mean, the flak is just brilliant. And they're offering an even better bribe. No, 11 scrap is not that much at all. I'm going to continue the assault and see if I get a reward off the people I rescued. 28, and... Nope, the victim naffed off. But that's 78, meaning 75 up to that. So, okay. That means I can trade out the flak 1 for flak 2. Flak 2 is 7 shots per charge. Or I could just activate flak... I could just say no to the halberd beam. And, oh, this is... This is so dumb, but I want to try it. Flak 2 and Flak 1 and Ion Stunner all running on 6 power of 6 weapon slots. That's 10 projectiles with an automatic reloader. Flak 2 has a charge time of... Hang about. Let's check the actual, the charge time here. Charge time is 21 seconds versus 10, so it's actually just over double. Yes, it does take a lot longer to charge, but you get, like, over double the projectiles for only 1 more power. Flak is crazy. Oxygen, yes, that is a good point. I forgot to turn that back on. That wasn't a meme. That was just incompetence. This is fascinating. Actually. This is a fascinating situation to be in right now. This is a lot of cocking flak. Oh, yeah, I'm going to give it a go. This is dumb, but I want to try it. We're just going to, it's just constant. I mean, it's 21 seconds, but it's going to be 21 seconds minus 10%. Oh, fuck yeah, it's intruders again. Okay, but this time the doors are working. I hate this. It makes you don't get a reward for it. No, boo, I hate you. Actually, you know what? No, I know exactly what we need to do. We need 2 people in the med bay and 1 person in the door room to reinforce the doors. And then we just power the med bay up to... Actually, we don't need to power the med bay at all. And then there's no chance in hell they're going to be able to deal with us. And then we just reinforce the doors. And now there's no oxygen in the med bay, but the med bay is so strong that it doesn't matter. They've broken the door, but there's about to be no oxygen in the cockpits. They can't do anything. So as a result of that, boom, you're dead. Alright, well, you're all dead now. Screw you, you stupid losers. Right, well, that was lucky. The weird way the ship is laid out actually worked in our favour on that occasion. Oxygen returns. Everyone returns to their positions in the healed up. Boom. That was... I hate that event. Why did you get a reward? You should get like, oh, and you found something on their corpses. But it's an event where you can take damage, but you don't get a reward. It's a dumb event. It's the only event in the game I really don't like. Genuinely, I don't like it. And I don't understand why it is as it is. It's really dumb. Okay. Right. And we're just going to move over in this direction, in the right direction towards, yeah, just starting to be prepared for the exit if we need to. So, that is... Oh! I've got allies! That's unusual. So, the ship's anti-ship battery is firing a number of Lanier's ships. So, one of the combat ships mistakenly arrived to assist them. So, I've got an ally. So, okay, that's nice. And I've also got the shield. So, okay. The ion stunner will do a good job at just sort of knackering that. So, yeah, I've actually got a friend who's going to put a bit of extra firepower on them. I've only got 3 people. I really need more team members at some point. So, that's 2. They're going to try and take out my Zoltan shield. I'm going to try to hold out for Flak 2 and just hit them with everything at once. Actually, hit them with the Iron Stunner. That's fine. Iron Stunner is... Oxygen's down. But at this point, Flak 2 is almost ready to go. Send Flak 2 at their weapons. No, Flak 1, sorry. Send Flak 2 also... send that also at their weapons. Now Ion Stunner right in the shield. I'm surprised that their shield's doing so well, actually. They're doing surprisingly well for the amount of fire I just put on there. But they can't keep it up. Not indefinitely. There's, that was that. And then we killed them. Lot of damage done. 20 and... okay, and ship battery. Better leave before someone spots I'm not actually on their side. Right, take that out, and then we just do some repairs. Claire!
Yes, indeed. Sorry, we were just, like, talking in chat. So, Axelfax sent pictures of Dogface and Hamdog. You know how there was a corgi, and then there was a tiny, adorable black puppy?
Yes.
It did the thing.
Oh, it got bigger!
It got bigger!
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I said to him, wait, since when is she bigger than him? And it apparently about a year ago.
Oh, wow.
So there you go.
Amazing.
Dear, oh dear. So, I'm gonna just share that.
That's adorable.
I'm gonna share
Love
some
it.
pet pictures with chat now, just because, you know.
It would be mean not to.
Well, of course. Oh! We call her Hammy Bear because she's so freaking huge!
That's an adorable name. That's so adorable.
Wait, what breed is she?
Looks maybe like a Portuguese watchdog cross.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. But she has such a happy face.
Yes. Okay, that's a lot of firepower on that ship, given I've got, like, I don't really have any shields that are usable right now, so that's going to be interesting. Just start laying down a bit of fire on that. Do what we can. Just start laying down the flak and prepare for a massive flak to assault. And hope for evasion. Okay, that's worked pretty well. We've got a little bit of damage right there. And Flak 2 is almost ready to go. In fact, Flak 2 will be ready about the same time as everything else. That was a big missile attack right there. But almost everything is ready to go. And they're probably going to teleport. They've got a teleporter, actually. They might well decide to teleport soon. So, go for the shield and go for the weapons. And... okay, we've both done a lot of damage to each other. Arguably, I am in the worst position right now, because I have got a breach in my weapon room, which is precisely what you do not want. What do I have power for? I've got power for the Ion Stunner and the Flak 2. I've got capacity for weapons. Is that the most efficient use of anything right now? I would argue... probably...
What?
4 power. For 4 power.
Oh my god.
I could go for Halberd Beam and Ion Stunner as well. I could go back over to the beam. Actually, Flak 2's already partially charged. Let's use that. And power up the shields as well, by the way. That's all do. Actually, they've got their missile launcher online, so it won't do a thing. But we'll just have to make do with what we've got. They've also got someone on board my ship. Chris is on board the ship, but he's not going to be able to do too much to us. I'm going to deoxygenate this room right now before he does anything. That's now coming in. Ion Stun is nearly ready. As long as they don't hit the weapon room, we'll be fine. We just need to repair. Okay, we've already repaired the breach. Where's the missile coming? And it is empty room. Good. Hull's looking a little bit on the red side, FYI. So we've gone for that. That is, yeah. Okay, so they've got no shields right now. They have no shields. So I just need to hit, yeah, this with Flak 2. They're taking a lot of damage, but they're going to slow down. Can I get anything? No, I do not have the capacity to get Flak 1. I need to be fully repaired. He's going to break in here, and that's going to slow down the repairs irritatingly. But we're going to have to retreat into the next room. He's just going to have to be suffocated out, which is fine. And that means... What the... Oh, shit. Depower oxygen to keep the power on the Flak. Good, we didn't lose that power. Then he retreated. Oxygen is actually on, so you guys just take the hit for a second to continue repairing as fast as possible. The Flak 2 can win this fight right now, potentially, if we get lucky. Reoxygenate the room faster. Reoxygenate the room. Uh-oh. Which room is that about to hit? Okay, good, I made the right choice. Flak 2 is away. Flak 2 is away. They're offering... I'm going to accept it because I don't know whether I'm about to kill them or not. Offer accepted. No! Someone died! And he's got nowhere to run. Because the only place he can go is... the only room that's not deoxygenated is on fire. Which room is... Run, you magnificent bastard! Run! 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 No! He made it to the door! The door was literally open! Okay, well, we can deal with the fire. Okay, I'm down to one crew member. Nazia is all we've got.
Go, Naz, go!
Go, Naz, go. That's all we got. We got one person. We got one person.
But our doors are working. We could just vent that. Are you venting that fire?
I'm trying to. Yes, it's happening right now. There we go. Look, it's being vented.
Oh, sure. I just couldn't see which door was open.
Yeah, it was all the way to there. Okay, now we just wait for oxygen. Okay, it's going to take Nazia a bit of time to do repairs because she's the captain, so she's not really supposed to be doing repairs. Also, I now don't have enough power because Zoltans are power. Go, Claire, go.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just sharing the
Yes.
pet pictures. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, there's so many things, okay? There's so many things.
Uh-huh.
And it, like, even my evening meds is worn off right now, so I have to, like, try and focus, and my brain's not good at that. Anyway, shout out to A. Murloc, who gave us 1,000 Czech crowns? Question mark? I went into that so confidently. Costa Rican colons, wholly different country and currency. The letters are the wrong way around from the kronas. I was very wrong.
I'm going over to Flak 1 Einstein and a Halberd. I think the Flak 2 just takes too long to charge. It's screwing me over. So, at this point, I've had to put all my remaining scrap into power just to keep the systems running. Because without the Zoltans, it's all we've got.
All right, let's try this again. Shout out to A. Murloc, who gave us 1,000 Costa Rican colons, and says, remember to drink loads of water. And yes, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm very sorry. Let's see. So water.
Yeah, I've got water here too.
Let me know if you need more, by the way.
We'll be all right. I've got enough water to keep me going for the time being. Yeah. Oh, the problem is, I know this event can get you killed. I need to go down to the surface to investigate anyway, because I desperately need a new crew member. But I might be about to lose. I might be able to lose without losing the ship. But I just need to take a roll of the dice to get a new crew member. And yep, there is a lone survivor. Please join my crew. Yeah, we've got someone new. We've got Charlie. He's good at piloting. That's the one thing you didn't need to be good at. He's better at punching than Nazia. Nazia now needs to go and work in the weapon room. Oh, God. Right, Charlie's the new captain. The insane person we just picked up is now the captain. Great. This is precisely what we needed. I'm not going to take the risk of trying to taking the gamble. I need to get some stuff. Okay, we have got advanced rebel automated system. Blah 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 blah. Military goods. Attack the automated ship. Get to a storage cache. Military goods generally means weapons. I literally don't have the space to. Then again, can I store them if I've not got the? I don't know if I can. I'm going to avoid provoking the ship. Because I can't see precisely what it's got. It's a bit too vague. So we're just going to a civilian sector. And we're going to try and repair. It's going to be great. Everything's under control. Clap.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. Gotta scroll all the way back up to the beginning of the donation.
Of course.
Yeah, shout out to Chilling with Chuck, who gave us $5 and says, yay for FTL and for better work-life balance. But seriously, thank you for prioritizing your mental health, and cheers.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed. We're doing what we can. It's a bit of an adjustment for me.
Yes. I would like you to know, by the way.
Oh dear, I don't know where this is going.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I would like you to know, by the way, I had to tell my ADHD coach that, you know, so I'm trying to get on a good schedule and, you know, like, keep doing everything on a routine so I don't get overwhelmed by things and stuff. I'm trying to, like, sleep enough and that. And the way that John has, you know, figured how to, like, help with that and how to remind me of it is to call it aggressive self-care.
Aggressive self-care, yeah,
like,
precisely.
you know, they packaged self-care in, like, black and wrote for men on it.
And put it like a panther or something,
Yes.
a really masculine animal on the front.
Anyway, so I had to tell my ADHD coach about that, and she found it very funny.
It's a bomb, and that might be a burst laser Mark III. I can't tell. At this point in the game, it could be, and that's a concern. So just attack as what we can, and just, I mean, these things have almost no health. If we can just get past the shield, I might be able to kill it in a single swing. I think keeping the halberd beam on it is the right call. And that was irritatingly a miss. Just go for that. Actually, don't bother with the flag. It's not going to be able to do much until the halberd beam's ready. That did 2. Now halberd beam's going to be ready. And go. It's good enough. Go for that. It's taken out the bomb. That was a 3, but so much of it missed. Okay, we just need to take out a bit more of the shield. And now go for more flag. Just see if we can knock out the weapons. Not enough. Not enough. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, that's going to be not good. Down to 1 and... Go. I think I can kill it before it fires. Go. Got it. Oh
my god, amazing.
Hull smasher laser. Love it. Not sure I can actually... Do I even have space for that? Can I store this? Yeah, it's stored in the hold. I've got space in the hold. I've got an ion intruder. I need a store. Just give me a store, please. Just for the love of God, give me a store. I'm going to go here. It gives me those chances of getting a store. Clap.
Yeah, shout out to Valdemar in chat who says, I call my self-care human maintenance because it helps me remember that if things are not maintained, they break down.
Lol.
Yes, indeed. The problem with that strategy for John is that, I mean, it's not that you don't, like, you take care of things very well on a day-to-day, but you don't do, like, special things. Like, you know, you don't have, like, a routine every few months to, like, do various things to, like, your PC to keep it in good nick or whatever, you know?
No. Absolutely not. I don't have time to.
Well, yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, hang
Anyway.
on. That's Defense Drone Mark II. Oh, okay. Well, we need to leave. Right, I think we die here. That's Defense Drone Mark II. They've got to help. We're done. That's it. That's the end of the run.
Oh my god, you have 2 blocks of hull.
And And I've got 1 block of shield, and they've got they've got a halberd beam. It bypasses 1 block of shield. That's it. I do not see a path to victory. I don't see anything I can do. Because when that fires, if it hits 2 rooms, and it's hard to imagine it won't, the only chance I got is if I could take out their weapons with the flak before it fires, but that is going to fire before I get another chance to fire. Unless the halberd beam can take it out. Okay, halberd beam this is all I've got. I've now just got to go for the halberd beam. And my halberd beam is ready to fire. If I can knock out that halberd beam, I survive for another day. It didn't. They kept it. This is it. That's it. It's about to fire. It's literally about to fire. And good night. Holy shit, they only hit one room!
What?
They went here and then went up! They hit one room with a beam! One! That means I've got another flak. That means I've got another flak shot. The beam... This drone can't, on its own, get through here. The flak is going to go for... The flak's just going to keep going for the weapons over and over and over again because it can. They can't on their own get past this. That did shit. They've managed to get that back up and running. The flak's going to be ready to fire again.
What?
That's a
what?
I don't
oh my
understand.
God, these incompetent
That's the
pirates.
worst pyro. I need to take them out before they fire their halberd beam again, and I don't know whether that's going to be possible. But we need to do it. They've got all their weapons back up, but that one's going to take a while to charge. There's no chance we can flee in time. Any hit kills us. At this point...
One hit point and one dream.
If the flak can knock out their weapons, that's the only chance.
They're toying with you, John.
They're down to 0. They fired a shot, but it's going to take out that. They've only got... I think we survive. Don't accept the surrender.
What?
Holy shit!
You mad bastard! What?
What the shit? What the shit? What the shit? What the hell? There's no store! Where's the store? How? I'm just amazing. I desperately need a cooking store! What's going to give me the best option of a store? I need whichever system gives me the most systems. I know it's not any of these. That would give me 2 systems I've not seen. That would give me 2 systems I've not seen. That would give me 2 systems I've not seen, but that would be backwards. I'll leave the nebula and hope for one of these. That would give me again 2 systems I've not seen, but be a nebula. I'm going to get out of the nebula and hope. Jesus Christ. And, okay, that's just a trade. That's 5 fuel for 2 that... Oh, yeah, the oxygen. I'm going to turn that back on.
Oh, my God. Well, hey, there's
no store!
Yes, but there wasn't an enemy.
That's true. I just need... I need more events that aren't fights. I need events that aren't fights. Shit! That is a normal drone. That is a bomb and a surprisingly small laser. They might be about to fire a drone at me? Maybe I have to wait for... No, that's a beam drone, sorry. Okay, that's a John. Oxygen back off in order to fund Ion Stunner. Just fund all weapons right now. It's all we can do. I can't take a hit. And that means if the Zoltan shield goes down, which it will, because beam drones are pretty good at cutting it, then the bomb will kill... What? It depends on the bomb. I don't know what sort of bomb that is. You can't tell. It's impossible to tell, just from the outside, what type of bomb it's going to fire. It might be a firebomb, then it won't do direct damage, but it's going to be difficult for us to deal with. 3 blocks of shield is a lot. And they're going to fire... Okay, that means that... Okay, so now... It's going to... That one's not ready to fire again just yet. I need to wait for the halberd beam to be ready to go. That's my only chance. They're about to knock out the Zoltan shield. Okay. Did that bomb fire before or after the Zoltan shield went down? Were they waiting? Okay, is that about to kill me? I don't know what type of bomb... Okay, Claire. Cross your fingers for what sort of bomb that is. Because I don't know what sort of bomb that is. It might kill us. It might not. I don't know what sort of bomb that is. We might be about to die. So prepare for death. It was a bomb that didn't do damage. Okay, this is our only choice now. Is we fire everything and we have to basically have to cripple them in one go.
Yeah, Varu says bomb does no damage. Only what it does can.
Precisely.
So the firebomb spreads fire and the fire does damage.
Now they've got no shields, and now I just go. They're offering a surrender, but they've only got 4 blocks, and they're not getting their shield back up. Don't accept it.
I mean...
Shit, I should have accepted it!
Yeah, you should have.
I thought they hadn't got to that room yet. Okay, but they're all their weapons are offline. They've got nothing. They've got nothing. We still win. We still win. We still win. We still win. We're still gonna win. We're still gonna win. They have no weapons. They have no anything. They can't get past my shields. Activate flak. And no, activate the Iron Stunner first. Hit them with that first. Okay. Now hit them with flak, and that was probably enough to kill them, because that's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Dead.
Jesus. How?
30 more scrap. The dream continues. It's a store. We live. We live. We fucking live. We fucking live. We fucking live. Right, let's just sell the shit we don't need. Don't need the flak 2. The flak 2 is just, it's too energy intensive and it takes too long to charge. Up to 255. And, oh, what's that? I'm at full health. Oh, boy!
What a fucking amazing run. My god, my poor heart. Oh, yeah, John, oxygen.
I'll turn it back on in a second. I'm sure
No,
we don't
you
need
won't.
it. I'm sure we don't need it for anything. Okay, we've got Matt the Giant Rock, Maradine the Human. None of these people have skills. Actually, Aisha's good at engines. That's a +7. It's a +7 to evasion.
Pretty bloody good, yeah.
Yeah, we could take Aisha just because that's bonus.
Yeah. Jake, Anna says that's pure I shouldn't be alive TM.
Yeah.
Jake says John had absolutely no right to survive any of that.
As much as I'm tempted by double flak 1,
it is basically a low perception, high luck build.
If I was to do that, I'd have to get rid of the, actually, you know what? Oh my. That's interesting, isn't it? That's... Yes, I think we can do that. Well, I'd have to... Yeah, I'm going to power the oxygen, by the way. I should power the oxygen. Turn off the engines to power the oxygen. In order to do double... I'd want to do double flak halberd. Double flak halberd. Okay, for that to be a thing, I need to sell the Iron Stunner. Get rid of that. Alright, up to 185. Buy flak 1, number 2. Right, that leaves me with 120. Take weapons up to maximum. But now I need to spend what I've got left on power. Okay, so now I've got double flak 1 halberd on 7. Double flak 1? So dumb. I can't afford to have anything else on, to be honest. I can't afford to power the engines anymore. Can't afford to power the engines. It's not a thing. I'm just gonna let the
and you didn't buy the person who's good at engine.
No, I did not, because I decided to go for double flak 1. Go, Claire, go. Well, I'm just letting the oxygen fill. I'm gonna let the oxygen fill before we move on. Go.
Yeah, shout out to Zach, who gave us £5 and says, John, this is just what I needed. I had such a busy day and people are dumb. Well, you're in luck because people are not dumb on this stream.
No, they are not.
In this lovely, lovely community of ours.
Damn straight.
A Night of Hope gave us $5 and says, I had a bad day at work. I'm very glad to be able to catch the stream. Love you guys, and Tabby the most. Oh, sorry, not sorry.
Tabby's a good girl, that's fair.
Yeah, we love Tabby the most too. BioFake1 gave us €5 and says, I love the Dark Souls 3 video. I hope you're going to make a series out of it. Much love to you, Claire and Tabby from Provence.
Ooh, lovely. Also, I'm glad you're here to pronounce things correctly.
Yes. Well, you know.
Yeah.
As I was going to say, my family is from pretty near Provence, so, you know, I should be able to say that correctly. So there you go. I hope you have good weather.
I'm in a bit of a dumb spot right now, because look at this. There's another store here, but if I go there, to get to there, I have to pass through multiple dumb empty stores.
Oh,
I guess I have to go down to... I have to
Hey, John.
Yes?
Wouldn't buying a Zoltan crew have been cheaper than buying a power bar?
No, power's like 20 right now. There's almost 60.
Oh,
way
fair.
cheaper to buy a power bar. Way cheaper. if I can afford... Actually, you know, if I go into the nebula, that'll slow down the pursuit. So I'll be able to do that. Oh, Ion Storm! And intruders on board! Do we know where the intruders are? They are in the shield room. Okay, but there's no enemy ship. It's a second event where it's nothing but the stupid idiots who don't give you anything. So dumb. Right, well, as we know they're in the shield room, just get in the door room and lock down the doors. Lock down the doors and then start retreating through here. They're going to start taking damage. Turn off the oxygen because I don't want the oxygen to be refilling these rooms. And now just back through to the next room. They'll attack the weapons, but it doesn't matter. And then I'll just retreat into this room over here. The doors are now, like, restricted and locked and even more locked. And as soon as they break through, we just leave. So there you go. You'll now take a little bit more damage, but it doesn't matter. And now they'll take even more damage. And now they're desperately trying to escape, but it doesn't really matter. Because they're all dead. Yep, the music's calmed down, so I think they're all dead. But I can't tell, because it's a nebula, so I don't have my cocking scanners. I'm sure it's all absolutely fine. Power oxygen at this point. Lovely. Claire, while I just wait for oxygen to return to the ship.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Evil Penguin, who gave us $5 and says if you need a... if you need to go back, I guess there's no more appropriate way to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Skyrim than by re-releasing your Skyrim series, but with commentary.
As in commentary over the commentary.
Yeah, I think like director's commentary, they mean.
Fascinating concept, but I'm not sure about that.
That's way too long.
Yes.
But that's very, very funny. And shout out to Pete as well, who gave us £10 and says, my daughters are making me run a half marathon on Sunday, so any support is very, very much appreciated.
Do you think I have got time to make it here? And then to here? Like, is there two's worth of that before they hit this?
I don't know.
Like, if it's like that, and it's like that, and then it's like... I don't think there is. I'm not going to take the risk. This is I'm not going to take the risk. Not in this sector. This is going quite well. As long as I've got, like, no shields. No, that wouldn't have worked. I'm glad I made the sensible choice there. That would have been a dumb decision.
So anyway, Pete says...
Yes?
My daughters are making me run a half marathon on Sunday, so any support is very, very much appreciated.
We're supporting you in your half marathon.
Yes.
It's like a marathon, but less.
Oh my god. You monster. Alright, well, you know.
Go for NG. See if we can pick up an NG.
I do hope you have fun anyway, even though your daughters are forcing you to do it.
Yes. More power. God's sake, just give me more power. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Okay, can now put off my shield on.
Yeah, Foster says, in general, I'd love to see John do behind-the-scenes or retrospective videos, even short ones, on earlier work. I love learning about that kind of stuff.
Well, you know what I was thinking? I know I just said I was going to take Mondays off and there wasn't going to be videos on Monday.
No.
But...
No.
But...
No.
Hear me out before you say no again. You know these YouTube Shorts things? They're like literally 30 seconds. They come in like the dumb, like, portrait format.
I know the shorts, yeah.
Like, I was thinking about maybe, like, trying out making one of them just to go out on Monday. Like, you know, just like really short shit.
I'm
like,
sorry.
Like a 30 second...
This is a sensible suggestion. Who are you and what have you done with my boyfriend?
See? It's not that dumber idea.
I'm sorry, but like, can you blame me? The chat agrees with me.
Uh-huh. Like, you know, think like fun dumb stuff. Like, you know, like what's the best weapon in New Vegas in 30 seconds? Or like, you know, something like that.
Well,
you know.
yeah, but that depends. Would you be able to record a bunch of them in one go?
Yeah, exactly.
Then, yeah.
Yeah, they can be done.
Because people are very against the idea of you having, like, you know, against the idea of you not taking your time off.
Yeah, like they could
like
be.
You would make them on a different day and just set them to release
They could be
Monday.
batched. Yeah, they could be batched really effectively, and like just really, really small, dumb, you know, just like little things, like, you know, just tiny things. Like, I think I saw Potato McWhiskey do one. There was like 30 seconds on like a guide on like, you know, some stuff on where you would settle in Civ. And like, I just don't know, I like, YouTube said, oh yeah, these are really good, and they get promoted like crazy, and they really do the numbers, and I wouldn't mind just like experimenting with them. Like, they're not going to replace anything, that's the point, they're not replacing anything.
Just because the video, just because, okay, number one, I understand if people don't like shorts because it's not the type of videos they want to do, but shorts are a thing that exists.
Yes.
You know?
And YouTube has this when YouTube invents a new format, they have a habit of really pushing it, so like people who bother making them can get a lot out of them. Like, a lot.
But like,
I need to get some fuel, actually.
You know, you need to understand that, like, just because he would be releasing a thing on a Monday does not mean that work would happen on a Monday.
Yes. I'll get rid of some missiles. I don't need missiles for anything, so I need to go to the store purely to buy fuel. Not that I can afford much fuel, to be honest, but it's all I can afford, which is not great. There's another distress signal, so I may as well, quite frankly. Yes, I need to repower the shields, that's true. That's a surprisingly flimsily armoured ship, to be honest, but okay. Power that again. Right, so this is my first fight with double flak 1, which is really interesting, because, yeah, that is...
I mean...
That's like 6 shots in very small amounts of time. So I'm just going to fire all of them at the weapon systems, and we're just going to see what happens. And... go! That did a lot of damage. Yes!
Shout out to Natlog, who gave us $100.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed.
And says, I've been watching for 6 years, it's time to pay my dues.
Well, that's a lot of cocking dues.
Well, it's 6 years, John.
That's true. Thank you so, so much. That's very generous of you.
Yes, indeed.
And...
Sir Roderick Quincy von Thunderbottom, the Magnificent High King of Australia, says, how about John does this once the backlog is filled, and has the shorts as quick teasers of the week ahead.
I don't know the idea of teaser. I'd like it to be something that's its own thing. And they are offering a surrender, but no, I'm not accepting that. Actually, that is 6 fuel. I need 6 fuel. I'll accept the surrender for that. And that. They didn't get off the missile, they did get off that, so I didn't get hit by a last-second dumb missile. So, there we go. Everything's under control.
Oh my god.
It's all as it should be. Clap!
A shout out to Drovalon, who gave us $100.
Oh, thank you so much.
Guys. Drovalon wants to know, how do I fast forward the live stream? I need to go soon, and I would like to see how this FTL run ends.
I die horribly, because I've got 1 shield. And, oh, I've just got a shield overcharger. That's actually a really good thing. A shield overcharger that's a drone, isn't it? Yes, it's a drone. It needs 3 power, and it creates a super shield barrier periodically. But honestly, it doesn't create enough. At this point in the game, it doesn't create enough shield to be worth 3 power. So I will just be selling that at a store when the opportunity presents itself. Clap.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Jacob, who gave us 45 Danish krona and says, I had
another free drone. Another free drone.
Jacob says, I had a shit day, so an MATN live stream is a welcome pick-me-up. Thank you both for this spoon-giving content.
We're doing what we can.
Yes, indeed. And, we've also got $10 from Happy Slapped by a Brit.
Excellent name, love it.
Who says, thank you, John and Claire, for always providing such great content. I listen to you every day on my drive to and from work. Congrats on the new house. I'm happy to see you grow.
Yes, Tabby likes the new house. It has a garden.
Really likes the new house.
Has a new garden, and she likes that. She likes having access to a garden.
My theory is, I wonder if, because cats have really good sense of like hearing and smell, if maybe like when we were in the apartment, she knew that there were other people who lived like really close by, and that one of the neighbors had a dog. I don't know. It's
theoretically possible.
Right. And that now
another store,
is
140, and no weapon pre-igniter. It's another more flax, more halberds.
Yeah, and McFinnipants in chat says the super chill drone is so useful in the final encounter.
That's actually true, but that would mean I'd need to buy drone control, which costs 85, and I don't know if that's a thing I could...
I mean, you should probably be buying more shield first.
It's actually very true.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, I could run double halberd beam. No, that's too much. That's 6 power. That's 6
John,
power. Yeah. Yes.
I cannot, like, you are the most annoying about the need for shields I'm the one playing.
I really am, you know. Okay, anti-personnel drone is, yeah, that's the defensive version. I'm not going to buy drone control. I'm just going to sell. I'm going to sell these. I'm just going to sell them. Yes, Claire.
Shout out to That Real Smurf, who gave us $100 Australian.
Excellent dollars. I believe second best in the world. Depends whether we're feeling Aussie or Kiwi on any given day. But they're up there.
Yes. Yes, indeed. And they say, wait, are we paying dues? I guess I'd better.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed, you mad people. I love you all.
Although no one has to. You are all so generous today. Thank you so, so much.
Mm-hmm.
But I will also say, I'm so sorry we're so far behind on donations from earlier in the stream. We will absolutely get to them all. So, let's see. We've got, an interesting question from Annie Goblin, who gave us £5. It says, FTL seems to have stuck around longer than Into the Breach. What's your thought on the latter? Do you prefer FTL to it?
I massively prefer FTL, though I would struggle to explain precisely why. I think maybe I prefer FTL being a lot more readable. I feel like there's a lot more, like... Into the Breach, you start learning there's certain maps where there's just certain tactics that just work very well, whereas FTL feels a bit more organic, but it's very hard to explain precisely why.
For me, precisely, Into the Breach has a lot of, like, you know, these specific pieces move in these certain ways.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to remember how the pieces move and kind of figure out what's gonna happen, and that's obviously the whole point of the game.
Yeah.
You try to come up with combos and stuff, but I feel like this
I'm just gonna take another.
Just has a bit more story to it, and
just
you can like feel more like you're, you know, in the ship.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and then we have to leave. It's another exit that's a little bit annoyingly to the left. Could have been way more over here. I could have like done 3 more systems. And then I'm going to hold the rest of my scrap for now. But I want to hold 2 shields, plus Zoltan, flak, that. And that's just free stuff. Excellent. Not going to say no to free stuff. Next sector is Pirate versus NG. I'll take another NG. We'll give it a go. Do what we can. Clap.
Hey, shout out to Chevron Tango, who gave us £100.
Thank you very, very much, Chevron Tango.
Absolutely
I'm seeing all the red just lined up along the top of the chat. It's crazy.
And somebody else pointed out that every time a big donation comes in, it sounds like I'm telling them to stop. I'm just saying that people need to not feel obliged.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see. Chevron Tango says, I've had a rubbish week, and this has cheered me up massively. Please accept my own belated membership dues and give John a boop for me. Boop.
I just wanted to be clear, when this gets said, I do actually get booped. I do actually receive boops on the cheek and or nose. Claire does always, she doesn't just say boop, I actually get booped. Another refugee ship, give them a hail, that is some pirates. A weirdly, badly armoured pirate ship, but okay. Glad I've got shield 2 now, because they've got a halberd. So this is all fine, but we are just charging weapons so fast at the moment, it is brilliant. Just show everything they've got at their mage console. And that's a little bit of damage there. Yeah, just cut straight through them. That is... Oh, that was a big thing, actually. But it does nothing to that. And now we just toss everything at Oxygen and...
Oh, Tablet!
Hey, Tips!
Baby, come here.
You might be able to hear tabs in the background in a second. There's a few misses there, but we can do some good work. And they're offering a surrender. But for 26 scrap? No, I think we're about to knacker all of their systems. They're not getting through this. So, honestly, we can just... I mean, the flak is firing so fast. The flak is just firing dumb levels of fast. So, yeah. It's the flak... Double flak 1 is really effective. So, there's 31. I'm actually, so I can see what's going on a bit more effectively. Oh, hello, Tiblet. Hi, Tabs. Yeah. If we go on a little bit longer, you might have to step out to give her a little bit of chicken and
okay,
rice.
it is okay.
Hello, Tabs. Hey, girl. Oh, precious meatball.
She's such a good girl.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, now I can see what's going on inside the enemy ships. I can take... You know, I'm going to take a tiny bit more dodge, because dodge is just so cheap at the start of the game. So I'm going to take dodge up to that. So I'm going to also just let the ion wear off. I've got the power for that. So yeah, dodge is now 22%. Start investing in dodge a little bit. We're starting to stabilize a little bit here. We can just go the north route, so I'm just going to hang out close towards the back. Hey, Tiblet. Yeah, you do your nails on the carpet. Okay. Federation encrypted signal. Sends an away party to investigate. And, okay, it was a trap. So there's a couple of guys right here. Actually, I want them out of this. They have, that's an enemy drone. And that's a Vulcan. Fascinating. But they're on the other side of the ship from all the rest of it. So, okay, just let them out this way. And then... normal doors is going to have to do the job. Flat one will do fine. The Vulcan takes some time to power up. Is that a Vulcan and a 3? Because that could be a bit dangerous. Yes?
Shout out to Alexander in chat who says, how about Tabby YouTube shorts?
Oh, Tabby. I feel like that would be a bit off. Like, it's a cute idea, but I feel like it would be a bit off-brand. I feel like it wouldn't quite... it's not quite the thing that I'd want to do, I think.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to do that all the time, but there might be a time when there is, you know, certainly... it would be possible. I mean, we never wanted to do a Tabby, like, stream camera or full video or whatever, because she doesn't really like it. But I feel like, you know, she doesn't really like to be photographed or whatever. She's a bit afraid of having cameras waved at her face. Okay, but I feel like, you know, for a short, if she was sleeping, for instance, that might be a fun
irritating
thing.
They just hit the doors at the exact moment we need the doors to be keeping them out of these areas. But what can you do? The flak is almost ready to fire. We've got enough shield for the time being. Depower that to power up the shields. There is now plenty of gas in the tank for a massive attack, and that should be a kill, right? Except the surrender? No. They're about to die. And now they just come in this direction, but they're taking a large amount of damage. At this point, now we just deoxygenate the ship, and we just hide in the med bay. Hide in the med bay, screw you, and now just deoxygenate everything. You're going to try and damage the doors. They might be able to do it irritatingly. Just try and keep them busy for a second. Just try and keep them busy until the oxygen runs out. Oxygen runs out, so they have to abandon the room. And now they have to come in here, and we take them out. Now just close the doors, and we wait for the ship to reoxygenate. Claire!
Yeah, shout out to Winchester, who gave us 1,000 Hungarian forints. And says, for this live stream, we need a Subnautica message that just passively aggressively says, oxygen.
It's not a bad idea.
Let's see.
Lol.
For thee, my lord, I bring pancakes. Gave us another 2 euros.
Love that username.
And says, have some pancake money too. Then, bon appetit.
Sweet
and,
pancakes.
I want you to know that they sent this roughly after when we were talking about pancakes the first time.
Sweet.
Yeah. So. Anyway, shout out to Alana, who has been a member for 18 months.
Wow, very good.
And Alana says 6,000 words and 18 days until the dissertation is finished. Please give Tabby pets from me so I can get through this. How are you both? And how is Tabby?
Tabby is good. Oh shit, that's a lot. That's a big Zoltan bomber.
Alana, I know that it will please you to know that the timing of this has been perfect because Tabby's obviously now in the room. You heard her meow, you said in chat, and I was literally petting her while reading your super chat.
Yes.
So, yes. Ilana's signature move is that they always ask me to give Tabby a lot of pets and tell her that they love her. And they also ask everybody else to do the same with their pets. So,
yes.
You know, That's
This is a terrifying amount of fire on this Zoltan bomber. I need to use the halberd just to breach the shield. Okay, the shield is now down. I might be able to put enough firepower on their weapons just to slightly damage some weapon systems. Fire everything we have. Okay, that knocked out half of their weapons, but they've got a hacking drone on my shields, which is kind of the worst place for it. At least I still have weapons, but now they've just got open range on me. So I just need to basically fire everything at their weapon systems to try and shut down their weapons. That was another... Okay, that at least was a waste of that. Now we just wait to see where this hits. Because there's something coming in. That was more... Actually, that was just more ion. We're just going for nothing but their weapon systems. And we're trying to... We did a little bit of damage to their weapon system, but it's not very much. I should have probably held off for ion, to be honest. That is medbay and cockpit. I have seen... worse. I think we can kill them if I just wait for the next flak, and I don't think that's going to take a while to charge. If I just wait for the next flak hit, I can kill them in one round, which will not be so bad. So just wait for that and go. Now halberd, and now I just need what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need a 4-room pass, which should be doable in this ship, surely. About there. 1, 2, and no surrender, fuck you, bye. Right, just about. 45, no other bonuses. Right, need to do a few repairs. Claire!
Yes, indeed, shout out to Zen Bender, who gave us $50.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed.
And says, I'm finally supporting you guys after 2 years of watching and listening. Love you both.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed. Oh, Claire, you must be... You must be very... Claire has a very nice system where she tries to do everything in order, but she always jumps. But when someone gives a really big donation, you get to them straight away. Which means, unfortunately, I know Claire's got a bit of a backlog that must be making her very... sad.
It's just that, like, you know, I also look at the content. You know, if somebody is commenting on something that's happening right now,
exactly.
I try to get to it so it's not super late.
Reasonable.
And, you know, if somebody's saying something like really... clearly very important to them, very, you know, something bad's happened or something really good's happened or whatever, you know, I try to kind of do that.
Yes.
You know, I try to take context into account, and just because we've happened to have the live stream of, like, sad hotfell things, you know, we are in fact quite far behind, so... Breach
missiles, very likely to cause breaches, might be worth just keeping on.
Fix your doors.
That's a very good point. Yeah, I'm going to fix the doors.
Thank you,
chat. I really need to fix the doors. The doors are really important. Doors are so important when you get invaded. Dear, oh dear. Clap.
Shout out to Sean, who gave us $5 Canadian.
Excellent dollars.
And says, thank you for all the years of content. So happy to catch FTL while it's live. I've been a loyal fan since the Skyrim playthrough. Rock your day!
Skyrim was such a fun time.
It was lovely.
Such a little classic series.
And we've also got a message from Heather, who gave us £10.
Hello, Heather.
And says, hey, John and Claire, love you both. Thank you for moving the live stream to a night I can watch live.
Oh, sweet.
Donating because today is my birthday and I'm stuck alone, but now at least I can share it with you.
Congratulations on getting another year older.
Yes, indeed. Happy birthday, Heather.
Happy birthday. That was I'm just getting so much free stuff this run. It's ridiculous. Okay. And drone control, teleporter... mind control, not really the systems I wanted. Drone recovery, stealth weapons, reconstruct, teleport. Again, not really the systems I was after, to be honest. The breach is worth 32. Am I ever going to use it over halberd? Honestly, I don't think so, so I'm just going to sell it. Fix the ship up. And there is a burst laser 3, but that's a 4 power weapon. It's a dumb amount of power. For what it does.
I mean, surely you could now beef up your, like, something on your shield. Like, you have so much money.
Yeah, I could just go for the next rank of shield, which I think is probably, under the circumstances, given there's nothing here that looks particularly compelling to me, I think so. Like, if hacking was here, or stealth was here, I'd be tempted. I'm not tempted by what I'm seeing. I think mind control is not as good. So I'm going to drop, I'm just going to drop some into... 3rd rank of shield, and if I just kill that, then there we go.
Or you could just get more energy.
I could get more energy, but where's it going to go right now? I don't need the med. You don't need the med bay on all the time.
I mean,
it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. There's a distress signal. We'll go to that. Clap.
Sorry, you just like you just really skated over that sick burn.
Oh dear, promise to help. Fire on their defense system! I really should stop doing that. Every time I've done it, it's just exploded in my face. I shouldn't promise to help. I was hoping I might be able to do something. Yeah, I think you need ion weapons for that to actually function. Right, I need to repair the ship again now. Clap.
Yeah, and goodbye to Alana, who has to go work on their dissertation. And they say I'm at the point of writing about 8 tumor brute.
Ooh, excellent.
So there you go.
Hope this is the section on puns. That'd be an excellent section.
Well, you know that...
yes, I'm aware. I know. The dissertation on...
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
The dissertation is on Fallout.
Yes.
Yes, and shout out also to Ryan the Rabbit, a Rancorous Rambling Regent, who gave us $20 and says, John, I am delighted that you'll be taking Mondays off. Of course, I will miss videos Mondays as they're a nightly ritual for me, but I had been... but I'd been hoping for a while that you would take some time for yourself. Please take another holiday.
Ooh, holiday you say? Nah, maybe down the line. Improved oxygen for 16 scrap. That's a really good deal. We'll take that. I'm a little bit concerned that I might have left it a bit tight to get to the exit. I think I might have...
It's fine, you have loads of shield.
I do have plenty of shield, but we'll have to see about this. Okay, and... there's a storage vessel for military goods. Yeah, we'll attack that. That doesn't look that strong at all. Yeah, it's stealth, but it's not got much health, and it's got a halberd, basically. In fact, it's weirdly underarmed, but alright, fine. Let's let it do its thing. Clap.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Digby, who gave us £10. And says, I've been watching you guys for years now. It's my first time ever donating to a stream. I enjoyed killing and being killed by you in Chivalry the other day, John.
Yay!
Much love to you all for so much entertainment.
Excellent, lover.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. Shout out to Faru, who gave us 25 Polish zloty and says, RIP to your first ship. You will be forgotten, but on to the next one.
Pretty much, yes.
3xpence gave us £2 and says, F for John, love the Thursday streams and you all. I can't remember exactly when that was, but you know, it's a kind of evergreen.
Yes.
Woody gave us £20 and says, woohoo! Thank you for the new stream day. I can watch them now. Here's for backlog tax.
Okay, so. Here's the situation.
Uh-huh.
The exit is occupied. So as it's already occupied, we may as well go to the store to top up our health and see if there's anything good at the store. Because that will increase our chances when we do go in and we have to fight these guys. Because now I can buy fuel and I can also buy a cloaking system. Which I think is really good. I'm buying that cloaking system. Go. Repair on lifeform scanner, explosive replicator.
I mean, it's
all
good that there
garbage.
wasn't anything that you wanted in there because you didn't look at it before you spent all your money.
I did not know. Okay, so now I've got that, and I can have... Yeah, I can activate cloaking, which will buy me... Okay, now I've got Zoltan Shield, 3 shield blobs, and a basic cloak. That is enough to keep me alive during this insane exit, which is going to be... Well, actually, now I'm... It's already occupied, so I may as well go here first. Look, there's no reason not to. Shut up. There's no reason not to.
But it's such a reason not to.
There's no reason not to.
I love you.
There's absolutely no reason not to. I may as well. Turn off the oxygen in favour of the cloaking.
Oh dear.
And then we can just make all of that miss, because we also have cloaking. Screw you. And then repower the... Oh yeah, power's locked after that happens, isn't it? Yeah, I knew that. And now we can just put all flak on weapon systems, because these guys have no shields, which is fascinating. And now they can't get to me. They're going to go through the Zoltan shield anyway. So now we just go here to here to here. They try and get a bomb off. It missed. And now we just flak them. Now we just flak them like crazy. That should be a kill. Super easy. Alright, and down you go. System broken. Dead. Boom. Love it. Okay, so that is more right there. And, okay. Now we have to go back to the exit. Oh, hang on, the doors. No, we don't fix the doors for once. The doors aren't broken, but I assume that the doors might be in trouble. Okay, what else can I give me? I can't really. There's nothing I can really do to give myself an edge at this point. Cloaking upgrade would be only 30 actually. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm taking the cloaking upgrade, so I can just do an extended cloak, so I can do a 10-second cloak because I'm just playing for time. That's I'm going into full. Oh yeah, oxygen. It's fine. We don't need oxygen. Okay, so they're gonna try and board us later. There is an AC. There is an ASB as well. There is a shield battery that's going to be attacking us.
Shout out to Pine Damage who says hey, why not? Is the best phrase of any FTL run.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's under control.
Yeah, okay.
There's some oxygen. We just need to keep an eye out on... They can't teleport yet, because until the Zoltan shield goes down, there's nothing they can do. So they can't teleport. And I'm just going to wait for all these weapons to fire, especially the big one. When the big weapon fires, we cloak. Okay, that's a mess. And then they're all going to fire at once. Okay, now we activate a Mega Cloak. Activate the biggest cloak we've got. And then... Okay, so huge amounts of miss. ASB target is locked, but that should be a miss if we're lucky. And we're just playing for time. That's all we're doing. Oh, darn it. They managed to hit us. Shit. The ASB hit us through the cloak. That's cost us the halberd beam. But we weren't really going to get that much out of that anyway. If we can just knock out... But the cloak is holding for another few seconds. Then we can... Okay, well, in that case, we can put remaining power into evasion.
And can you not... Yeah, I guess... Can you power the medbay to heal Nausea without moving her?
No, don't have that anymore.
No,
there is now a breach, unfortunately. So I'm going to open these doors so the oxygen can flow, so this room stays oxygenated longer, because oxygen is properly modeled. If I'm lucky, a double flak one will knock out some of their weapons. We still have 4 blocks of Zoltan, but somehow the ASB bypass Zoltan? Which is dumb, and I disagree. No, we didn't even get past their shields, but we are over halfway to a jump, and they haven't even got through Zoltan yet, and we've got 3 proper shield blobs behind that. We're trying to do repairs, but the oxygen's about to fail, and I think we just need to abandon the weapon room, because at the moment, that was just really bad luck that that's where the ASB hit. I think we just have to abandon the room, and if we can't, that was another miss off the bomb. The evasion is holding. But now they're teleporting in. Now they're sending in the crew members. Okay, well, screw you then. I'm deoxygenating the entire ship if you're going to try and take out my engines. I need the engines because I need my evasion. It's the only thing I've got. Evasion holding at 22%. Flaks remain online. Any further hits to the weapon room will destroy those. But we're not letting him out. He's not getting out of that room. We're going to try double flak this again. Their evasion is too high. It's not going to work, but it might buy me a bit of time. And no, didn't get through. Right, now we just close the doors. And now he's going to take a lot of damage. ASB's locked, but actually, ASB is not giving me... We're in danger. It's not locked. We're almost ready to go. Narcy's done a good job. That's not getting past the shields. That might get past the shields. They're teleporting more people in. We might have to just teleport out with them on board. Go. Go. Jump. Go. Abandoned or uncharted. I'll go abandon. It's landing us again. So long, losers. Fuck off. Right, they're still on board, by the way. There's several people still on board the ship. It's all fine. We're just going to hide in the med bay and then we'll need to do repairs. But this is all going to work out fine. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Chupa Thingy, who gave us $2 and says, you know, I bought Binary Domain because of John.
Oh, Binary Domain.
Hashtag why not Wednesday.
Oh, Binary Flippin' Domain. What a ridiculous, dumb game. I love it.
We've got AdBlockTax and Kitty Pictures on Twitter from 42 Mushrooms, who gave us £2. Bendrix gave us $20 as well. And says, I've been feeling pretty crappy lately, but seeing the stream today has given me a boost. I'm glad you guys are finally taking some time off. You deserve it. Self-care is important, especially as you move into your Dun dun dun. Late 30s.
Not late 30s, mid 30s, not late. Boo. Boo, I say.
Yes, indeed. And Nicholas says this channel is my go-to. I love it when John gives back chat to... I love it when John gives back chat to the video game. Sorry, back chat is a phrase that I wasn't really aware of. But Nicola gave us £20 and also says love to Tabby and Claire.
Oh,
so
love
thank
to
you
Tabby
so
and
much.
Claire. Nightbot can link to Claire's coffee if you'd like to give to Claire directly, because I forgot to put it in the description. That's Claire did. Claire could put it in the description. There we go.
I realised that you haven't been putting it in the description for like 6 months.
No, this isn't because I intended to. This was because I think I copied the description from the last FTL stream and then just changed the bit up front, and it wasn't in there then.
No, but you've done that for like every stream for a long time because you always copy it from last time.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's intentional because I think if you didn't want to have it in there or to promote it, you would just tell me.
Yes.
That we're not doing that anymore, so that's fine.
Yes.
Anyway, we've also got a donation from Christine, who gave us 70 Canadian dollars.
Excellent dollars.
Thank you so much, Christine. And she says, Hi, Claire and John. My husband Philip donated last week because I've been back to work while he's at home with our little 5-month-old MATN fan.
Oh.
I do remember that.
I do.
Christine says, I just wanted to pop in since I snuck out of work early and say I love you guys too and praise Tabby. And can we get a Worms Armageddon video for the upcoming Canadian election on 20th? Not that we really need to add to John's already busy schedule after he finally gave himself a day off.
As I know nothing about most of Canadian politics, it would not be a good idea for me to do so because it just wouldn't be informed. So
yeah,
I think that would be a bad call.
Normally with those, it's like, it's funny because it lends itself to making some jokes.
Yes, exactly. But
yeah,
I wouldn't know which jokes to make. Also,
Yes.
I'm really low on fuel right now. Here we go, we found some Lanius at long last. Lanius who have got cloaking, but so have I. So if they're just going to charge their weapons, I will do the same. And then they're all going to... the nice thing is, they do this because this happens. Now they're going to sync some of their weapons together, and now we're going to activate that. That's a miss. Those are all misses. And now my weapons are charging. And by the time we're ready to decloak, we're ready to... There we go. So now they're going to fire at me. Now the flak can go at their weapon systems. And then we'll have a halberd ready to go. And go. And they've immediately sent intruders. No, they've not sent intruders. They're using a mind control device. Which is fine, though I think they will be sending intruders momentarily. Because I'm pretty sure I can hit the mind control device right now. Boom, and weapons, and that. They are offering a surrender. It's not the most generous surrender, but it includes fuel, so I'm going to take it on this occasion. Because I think they were about to... They had a mind control on me. No, I think it just broke and they were about to teleport. So I think it was safest to just accept the surrender because the surrender included fuel. I'm going to go over here to try and maximize the chance of a shop. I really need... to buy fuel or acquire fuel from somewhere. Another basically identical ship, but less well armed. So no trouble at all. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Kadon Solnus. I do hope I'm not butchering that too much. Kadon gave us $20 and says, "Hey John and Claire, first time super chat ever, and for my favorite content creators. I'm usually unable to catch streams live, but I'm on medical leave for a week after cutting a bit of my finger off with a deli slicer."
Oh, blimey.
That sounds terrifying, I'm sorry.
Yes, that does sound quite a lot.
Yes, indeed.
Another offer, but this time only one fuel, so screw it, this time you all die. And they're going to try and teleport over to me. They're straight to the door room. Brilliant, I can love it. That's the one room I didn't really want them to go into. But their weapons are in trouble. I do have plenty of shield for the time being.
Meatballs left.
Yeah, Meatballs just snuck out quietly. They've got their shield up. Sorry, their cloak up. And John, you can't do that to the Lanius! That's the one! I should have accepted the surrender! You can't do that to them. Because they don't want oxygen. This is going to be interesting.
Are you just murdering your crew now?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, can you not just go fight them in the med bay?
Yeah, that's the only option. But the thing is, I have to force them into the med bay. I have to keep coming in here to fight them, to back off into the med bay, to fight them over and over again. That's the only option I've got. So we need to fight them, but we'll lose because they're better. Okay, they've decided to back off. I don't know why. They were winning, but I'll take it.
But also, if you're not... Yeah.
Evasion is currently at 0. Nausea needs to return to the cockpit. You need to repair these doors just in case there's more trouble. Now evasion is back up a little bit. This room is... It's not breached, is it? No, it's not breached, but you are wounded. They're going to... I'm ready to decloak as soon as they fire. Now I cloak and put power into... I don't have any more power to go into engines, but that seems to have broadly worked. Then as soon as Halberd Beam has fully charged, at that point, they're going to try and move back on us, which is fascinating. Even though they just abandoned the ship. I really wish I could do something to stop them, but I don't really know what I can do. I mean, I could deal with the teleporter, I suppose. Knock out there. I'll just aim for that. And yeah, they're just going to teleport back over again. Which is so weird. But now I can kill the ship. But that just means they've got nowhere to teleport back to. So now I've got to beat them. I do actually have to beat them at this point. So there's that. They're going to take out the camera system. I just kind of have to fight them until I win. It's going to be very difficult. It just means I need to attack them, retreat to the medbay, because Zoltan's are terrible at fighting because they have like 30 less health than usual, and these guys are better fighters than me. So this is going to be fun. Claire,
Alright.
Figure out a way to actually defeat them.
Okay, well, whilst you're doing that, sorry. Okay, so, yes, indeed. So, shout out again to Kaden. I hope you feel better soon, and I hope it was a kind of, you know, fixable finger slicing in a deli slicer.
Yes, that seems reasonable.
Indeed. And let's see, shout out to Beleaguered Monk, who gave us $5 and says, I can't often catch live streams, but hooray, I watch so many of your videos and they help pass the pandemic grey days. Thank you for everything.
Jesus Christ, they just slaughtered me too so quickly because there's no oxygen.
I mean, they're coming this way.
I'm going to let them in here in a second. I'm going to let them into this room. And then I'm going to take them out in a room that does have oxygen. And then hopefully, now we're really close to the med bay. They just keep cocky winning. Now we need to back out again and heal up again. So we're going to lose we might lose the door system. Right, and now we go back in. And now we can kill them. We needed to kill them 4 times over.
You're about to die.
There we go. And back. Done. Close doors. Job done. Just took 2 hit points of damage for 2 systems going into the red irritatingly, but we pulled it off. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Torg, who gave us $10 and says double pike beam.
Double pike beam. We almost double halberd beam is just 2. Double pike beam is 4 power because it's 2 each. Halberd is 3, so 6 power dedicated just to beams is too much because you just never get past like 4 shield blobs. It wouldn't work. It simply wouldn't work.
Yes, indeed. And Torg also says first time catching a stream in ages. Good luck, Jean. Trying not to die, or at least leave a pretty corpse.
I mean, it's going okay so far, the try not to die plan. It's going alright.
Yes. Also, he would leave an extremely handsome corpse.
Oh, you flatterer.
But I'd really rather not, because I like you.
Mm-hmm. Still only got 3 fuel, by the way. Blimey. Attack the... Okay.
Dear. But,
okay, so Rockman's ship is sending out a distress signal, and they're being mined by the Lanius, tearing them apart. Leave the Rockman to their fate. Attack the Lanius. Attack the Lanius ship! Go! It's another cocky teleporter. Jesus, I hate them. Okay, we just need to... yeah, block them out as long as we can. Get the ship. Actually, go for the maximized dodge at 20% is such a poor dodge, but it is what it is. And then we'll just shield to keep the. That's literally 1 hold. That's a miss anyway. That's a mini beam. That's an ion. I'm gonna hold for the minute. I want their... Actually, you know what? No, I won't. I'm going to go for now. I want the Zoltan Hole because I want their teleporter out before we're in a position to... They're in a position to board. So now, they're not even at the teleporter right now. Fire everything at their weapon systems and then knock out the teleporter. Go! And Halberd goes teleporter into... I also want their mind control dead, actually. Teleporter into mind control, into empty, into weapon. Go. Okay, so now that system is damaged. Possibly not enough to stop them. But I've taken out some of their weapons. They've still got flak up and running. But for the time being, and they've gone back to cloak. So they won't fire until they break cloak. And at the same time, I'm recharging my cloak, which is kind of good news. In fact, the cloak's almost ready to go. But they are... Yeah, they've gone straight for a teleport. Absolute fuckers. But it's actually only one of them. Which we won't be able to win. But it's not as bad as it might have been otherwise. And then there's... 3. I'm just going to put all flak on weapon systems and see if we can just get lucky and do some damage. Okay, and it's done something. It's got rid of flak. Now it's only basic hull smasher and ion, which is... They've got mind control operational again. Great. Okay, weapons room is under attack. Weapons room is under heavy attack, but if I can just get 2 more flaks off, which I suspect I can before they can do enough damage to the weapon room to stop the flak firing, they'll probably offer surrender. Come on, get the halberd ready to go. Get the halberd ready to go. I have no way of breaking the mind control. They fixed it. And sadly... No, actually, no. There is a way. If I just rearrange, I'll have 1 flak and then a halberd, and it will be in time. Okay, that's what we're doing. Okay. And that's not getting through that. Fire flak. Fire flak at weapon systems. Go. And halberd. Fuck you! Get off my mother flipping ship. Right, they're dead. But unfortunately, there's now yet another one. Okay, there's the Rockman who have given me... They've got like 100 scrap out of that. Okay, it's time to fall back. And we just need to find a way to deal with these bastards again. Because they're about to... He's going to kill my weapon room. There's not much I can really do about it. Irritatingly. I can keep him busy. Maybe I can actually... I can probably kill him before? Even with the oxygen problem, I can probably kill him before he gets through all this. Because he's by himself. So now we just need to go and do this by ourselves. So everyone together. In. Damage him. Damage him. Damage him. Get out. Back to the med bay. Repeat that. I think we can do it. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Winchester, who gave us 400 Hungarian forints and says, if you're not changing the beam line, auto fire does help.
I prefer being able to pick just in case I want to change priority.
Yeah, and also line it up with other things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just in case I want to change my priority between weapons, shields, droids, if that becomes an issue.
Mm-hmm.
These Lanius teleporters are really difficult to deal with, because you just can't use the standard oxygen techniques against them.
Shout out to T-Cream, who gave us $5 and says, Baba Booey.
Bada boing.
Yes, indeed. We've got...
Same thing I can think to respond.
Shout out to Adam, Adam Langdon, who's become a new channel member.
Hello,
Welcome,
Adam.
indeed, to the Green Club. We've got a message from Tsanslav, who gave us 10 Bulgarian lev. And wants to know Dark Souls YOLO when?
Lol. The shortest video I've ever done.
Yes,
Amazing.
and in more serious Dark Souls question, Devilfish gave us £25 and wants to know when are we having a Dark Souls 3 live stream, and says it looks like I'm gonna have to get a new character made up for reasons.
Invasions or stuff, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
I probably in 2 weeks. Probably in 2 weeks' time. Okay, hacking system is available. I like hacking. Hacking's really good. It's one of my favourite systems. I'm going to take hacking. I could also take a competent pilot, a really good fighting Lanius, and Justin a repair specialist. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take a full heal. I've got nothing to sell. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So I've now got a competent repairer who's going to just sit in the shield room and keep the shields a bit more operational than they once were. Okay, though I also will need more power eventually. Yes. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Bjorn, who gave us 20 Danish krona and says, and I'm really sorry. I feel for this one.
Oh, good lord.
Bjorn says, I failed my driving test for the 4th time today.
Oh no!
And I really feel for you because I never did actually take a driving test, but like 100% when I do one day, you know, one day happen to actually put on my big girl pants and do it, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be me. Because driving's hard.
I'm just activating my massive cloak immediately. Because all I need to do is just save up for the halberd beam. This is basically just like, it's 10 free seconds I can charge where they can't charge. Is what it is, which is all I really need. Then I just fire all the flaks at all of their weapon systems. And then halberd beam into drone and weapons. And there we go. That's going to do some good work. So that's at least one of their drones off target, which is really good. I could launch a hacking drone to disable their weapons, and I'm going to do so, because there's no reason why. Just didn't quite get there in time. Dear, oh dear. But, oh, it actually took the Zoltan, so therefore that actually works out, because that would have bypassed the shield otherwise. So this actually works out really quite nicely. And now, yes, I know how soon that thing's going to fire. So I'm going to activate that. And then we just activate flak and boom and halberd and not going to be dead? No, never mind, it's going to be dead. Just job done. Right, nice and simple. There's 40 right there. And honestly, I should just spend that on power. Just give me a bit more power. I need a little bit more power just to keep the systems operational. I need even more, to be honest, but at least I can get 3 blocks of shield back. Clap!
Yes, indeed, and shout out to Make It Rainbow, who is very kindly telling me that before they took driving lessons, they were nervous, but then it felt natural and they believe that I can, etc., etc. I have taken driving lessons before.
Yeah, and I've seen her driving.
Quite bad. Oh, shut up! You have not.
I have. I've seen you in a little car park.
Yeah, but like also, literally, I don't have a driving license. It's not weird that I'm bad at driving. I don't know how to properly.
That's fair.
Like, you know. It was before I knew about having ADHD, before I had, like, medicine and stuff.
Best thing about hacking drone and weapons, by the way, is it gives you full visibility of their weapon charge, which is really useful.
Ooh, and shout out to Biofake1 in chat, who says, I just won my first Zoltan Cruiser run.
Zoltan Cruiser is, to my mind, yeah, the most manageable in the game. It's quite manageable. And there's all of that. Meaning we can now just go through all of this. Actually, you know what? I want that for. Boom. Trying to flee, but they're not going anywhere. Not with their cockpit on fire. And they can't repair their own weapon systems. Oh dear. Sucks to be them. Okay, now I feel much more, invulnerable. Because I've got cloaks. I can shut their weapons down. They're trying to surrender, but screw them. They're not offering anything good enough. And if they do fire their missile, it doesn't matter. I'm feeling very hard to damage right now. And that missile's going to do nothing. It's going to impact on the Zoltan shield. Boom. I love it. Right. Bye, you stupid losers. If they happen to survive this somehow, halberd. This is a good build. This is a good loadout. We're making a lot of scrap relatively fast. There's also a store there. I really hope there's not weapon pre-igniter or something, because I will not be able to afford it. If there's weapon pre-igniter, I'm going to cry. And it's not weapon pre-igniter. Okay, so double time to jump. Automatic. Do I have automatic reloader? I've already got automatic. Can I have double automatic reloader? Is that allowed? You are allowed double automatic reloader. That's Okay, I'll take that. I'll take 20% faster recharge on double flak beam. I'll flip and take that. Flip and have that. Yeah, absolutely no trouble whatsoever. Okay, so I don't know if I've ever had doubled up things before, but we've got it. And I'll also take all the fuel you're selling. That was actually worth it at the end, and I can just do that extra one. Probably. I'm going to regret that. Okay, Federation Science Craft. So they've just been trying to understand what's going on. The translator is potentially useful. No, they cannot do anything for me, and I can just get out in time. I think we've made it to the end here. Okay, yeah, that's nothing. And these guys want... I'm going to give you 15 missiles, so I'm not using them for anything. Here, have 15 missiles. And they've upgraded my reactor by 1, which is a good deal, because that's power.
And that's the only way to sell your missiles.
There are a couple of other events that sell you missiles, like swapping them for fuel. But it's honestly, it's fine. It's pretty good. And now we're next sector. It's the last stand. We've actually made it to the last stand on hard mode. I am going to die. Okay, but they've given me 10 fuel, so I've got plenty of fuel. There is a repair station on the way. Whether I want to go... I probably also want to go... There's kind of not well-placed repair stations, but... Okay, we just have to make our way towards the Rebel flagship. Claire!
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Galactic Senator, who gave us $10 and says, I had surgery yesterday. Hooray for American medical bills. Love the stream and good luck. Please... I mean, you know, you do what you want with your money, but if you do have big bills to repay, you know, take care of yourself first. And I do hope you recover well from surgery.
Yes.
Dear, oh dear. Why are you buying fuel in Sector 7? You numpty ale-fiend even wants to know. And
I'd forgotten there was about to be topped up. Yes, but it's all fine now.
Yes.
It's all under control. Right, we've got a good sweep on them. So they're gonna struggle to get past our shield. Oh, they just got one really light-hitted there. Light as tap. And now we can just fire more flak at them. By the time it hits Halberd Beam, we're ready to go. And Halberd Beam is ready to go. And now you're going to die. Bye. Right, there you go. We're doing pretty well. That's a good amount right there. Keep on keeping... There's a store here. Wasn't expecting a store. But honestly, I mean... May as well. Might be able to get a tiny amount of, like, one subsystem that might be superior. Or a crew member. Honestly, crew member is probably the best I can do. Yeah, I'm actually full up of the augments. I could spend 4 on that. I could buy a crew member. I can afford only one of them. I can afford a guy who's really good at manning shields, actually. So, yeah. I mean, done. Okay, unless I've got anything... Do I have anything to sell? No, I've got nothing to sell. Nothing I'd want to sell anyway. Okay, so you're apparently really good at shields. So, therefore, you can be more of a floating repairman. Which is fine. Though, actually, you'll also help out with evasion. Having someone in the engine room will help out with evasion. So, you get over there. You get over here. So, yeah, evasion currently floating at 25. Goes up to 32. So, a third of shots are now missing. I think probably all the other scrap we get at this point, we want to take care of them. By the way, I'll also drop 4 on that so I can just afford to max out my health. 3 shield rather than 4. But with 2 points in cloak and a hacking... It's not impossible. He's moving over in this direction. There is a repair station here if I were to need it. But I feel like I'd be better off just going direct at the flagship at this point. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Fled, who gave us £5. And says, if you're taking name, could I be an NG or a Zoltan?
You could be an NG. There's an NG going. What name do you want?
Fled.
How do we spell that?
Like a flare, but participle. Yeah.
Yes, there we go. Flared. This could be absolutely there. We've got 2 people who are really good at shields, which is interesting. Do you have somebody who's really good at? Yeah, we've just picked up 2 people who are really good at shielding, which is unfortunate. What can you do? Yes.
Yeah, and Flair says, I hope you're all doing good, and I've got to go, so have fun.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed.
Yes, indeed. Urban Cohort has been a member for 46 months.
How very exciting.
And message to say, I'm on a plane!
Congratulations on being on a plane.
I do hope you're on a plane and there are no snakes on that plane. Let's see. SMac122 gave us $10 and says, hope the Wibbly Whoops get you.
Yep, the Woobly Whoopers. Well, we managed to escape the Planted Subnautica, so I'm sure it's fine. Maybe there's still Woobly Whoopers around in Sub-Zero when we get around to that. Who knows? Terrifying thought.
Let's see. You should move Nausea to a system.
Yes, I think everyone is now on a useful system of some description.
Yes, and what do we have? We have 4 people.
5 now.
Yeah, but 4 unnamed people.
That's true, yes.
So we are going to take suggestions for names now that we've done one of them.
Yes.
If you want to like be on to die in the final battle.
I think they might die before the suggestions come in. I think we've hit the... Yes, here we go. We've hit them. Okay, we've hit the final fight.
Okay, so thanks for like moving to that before. Anyway,
if you couldn't go anywhere else, it would just be a waste of health.
No, you could have just waited, John.
That's not how live streams work. Okay.
Now, folks, obviously, as ever, if you've already been a crew member, we are going to... if you've already been a crew member, you know we're going to leave everybody else to have a turn as well, because we've not got that many. We've not got that many slots. You're not able to do that right now, are you?
No, you can't go into the thing during the fight.
And then you're gonna die.
Anyone who survives this fight could be renamed, potentially. Okay.
Thanks, John.
Everything's under control. Okay, so I can pull the shield down anytime I want to. I just need to really wait for the halberd beam to be available. Yeah, I'm just going to hold until the halberd beam's ready to go. And now I'm going to shield at this point to get rid of the missiles. 92% evade. Okay. Now, we fire everything at that. Including that. Okay, go. And... Okay. Good start. Good start. And now we hit everything we can. Shields down.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Macroglossum stellatarum. So... I've been giving you some really good advice during this stream, and says an FTL mod that John might like, since he doesn't like big game-changing mods, is Flagship Randomizer. It makes the final boss a lot more interesting. You need to adapt your tactic to it.
I think the final boss is pretty tough already.
No, also, they didn't say tough. They didn't say more tough. They said interesting.
Okay, they've got a hacker on my shield too, so I need to respond by hitting their shields and their hacking machine with everything I've got. So I'm going to find my own. Shit! That was just the wrong moment for them to cloak. But at least they won't attack during the cloak. So they've kind of wasted that. Never mind, they will attack during the cloak if they see an open shot. Ooh, this is about to hurt. I do not have cloak or anything available right now. Brace, brace, brace! Okay, that was the hacking, which is not spectacular. Go and sort that out. Just hit them, get that system back up and running. You can't get that system back up and running because you're trapped. Because yeah, this ship makes it very difficult. I lost my flax. They're cocking charge, but they're still struggling to repair, which is good. Just focus on evade for the time being. By the time my flax come available again, you can't penetrate that. We have John. I have got spare power. We're not currently utilizing. Okay, then you may as well have things ready to go. Fire, flak, and flak. Fire everything at shields. Do not let them get the shields operational. I do have my cloak available, and I will take it in a second, but I just need to hit all of this first. Go, and then block. There we go. We got it. They're almost dead, actually. That's phase 1 complete. Nobody dead. All I need to do is if I can just get... but I didn't prioritize taking out there. Got him! No one dead. See? I'm amazing at this game.
Okay, change the crew.
Change the crew.
Thank you.
Go, go, go.
Do you have a Zoltan?
I have several Zoltans.
Axelfack would like you to make a Zoltan ham dog since she's such a bull of energy.
Okay, the exact spelling and space of ham dog is just...
It's all in one word, ham dog.
It's all in one word. Ham dog, yeah.
Yes, Chevron Tango.
Uh-huh. All...
No, Chevron and then Tango, separate words.
That might be represented as... I'll just be called Tango. Yeah.
That's fine.
And I've got 2 humans.
MG Steve would like to be Useless Steve.
Useless Steve. Just Steve.
And then, let's...
last one.
I'm sorry, last one. Let's go for April, because we had a message from April earlier about coming out as trans.
Excellent. Okay, what have I got available? They're moving at the base. I've got to follow them. So next up is Drone Phase, which is pretty mean. I have 55 scrap. Best I could do is probably just evade at this point. Just have evasion available.
Put Tango on shields, because she provides energy.
Tango's providing power to weapons. She's still providing power.
And Hamdog?
The problem is, Hamdog, yeah, but Hamdog's our best pilot. Hamdog's got the only person with yellow evasion skill. That's plus 3% to evasion.
Sorry, I'm like,
that's
they're
why.
saying Nausea, and I'm like, yeah, but now we renamed everybody's.
Yeah, that's Hamdog.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it wasn't. It was Charlie. Charlie was the pilot. But it's because that's the only person, even though that's not the most efficient energy-wise, it's the only person I've got who is in possession of gold standard piloting, which is bonus evasion. So we're going to the base.
Axel Flex says, oh god, Hamdog's driving.
Hamdog is driving, yes. Hamdog is indeed driving. Okay, so they are going to have the ability to... Oh, but they've got defensive drones, don't they? Are they defensive? Yeah, there's defensive drones present. I might be able to get a hacking drone in during the massive flak attack. That's my only chance. So I'm just going to do an immediate... I'm just going to do an immediate... Yeah, I'm just going to do an immediate massive cloak just to provide a bit of time because I've got double reload. And by the time that's ready to clear... Right, okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire flak, and I'm going to fire flak, and I'm going to try and sneak in a hacking drone at the same time. Which may or may not get through, but because the drone's going to try and shoot down the flak, it might get through. It's going to be... it's pure luck whether this gets through or not. And... it got through!
Nice.
That's really good news. And that means I can start laying down some fire and taking out their missiles, which is arguably the most dangerous part. The drones are going to take apart the Zoltan shield, which is holding for now, and now I've got the ability to activate the hacking system on their shield. Normally you can't get a hacking during phase 2 because they've got a defense drone who will shoot at the flip down. Actually, do they? They shoot down missiles. They shoot down... I think they shoot down hacking. I think defense 2 can shoot down everything.
A flak shot destroyed the drone.
I think it might have destroyed one of these drones.
Ah, yes.
Actually, no, it didn't, because it got through. My drone got through. There's still 2 drones here, so I'm not sure which drone they think has been... Oh, no, it might have destroyed the defense drone. Yes, the defense drone can just get hit. That's pure luck. If that happens, that's just really good fortune. So,
yes, but we all know your build is luck heavy.
Pretty much. I'm going to activate this now because we're ready for flak. We're ready for the second round of flak. They're preparing for a power surge. I do not have cloaking ready to go, so now it's pure luck for a moment, actually. But actually, if I was to fire everything at drone control, it's the best bet I've got. Activate fire everything at drones. That's going to knock out some of the drones. It knocked out none of the drones. How did that do nothing? Okay, the power surge is about to occur. They're going to tear us to shreds. The best bet I've got is everything into evade. 37% evasion. 3 shield blobs is not much. I do not have cloak off cooldown yet. I've done some damage to that. I was really hoping to do way more than that, to be honest. That's disappointing.
Is that 2 seconds for cloaking, or...?
No, two ion blobs. That needs to go around another again. We just have to hope. The drone swarm is about to begin. It's pure luck whether we survive now. A little bit of a hit in. That was... darn it, that was the weapon room. They got the border drones in the weapon room. We need to kill them now to be honest, before the drone can do anything. The flak can get through and do some damage. We must fire and kill them immediately. And it's not impossible we could do it. So, fire, flak, and as soon as it comes in, do I still have halberd available? I do still have halberd available. Hits coming in. It depends how many hits the flak's going to achieve. They've still got 2. Darn it. I was hoping we'd have the kill. There's a lot of fire happening right now. One more flak theoretically could do it. I do have access to... I've got missiles coming in, but I've got cloak. Cloak is off cooldown. Healer can sort that out. Their boarding drone isn't actually attacking because their system is offline. Meaning the weapons are still online. And no one's dead, I don't think. The weapons are holding, which is the most important room right now. Engines are on fire. They don't have the ability to cloak. Another double flak could win. It's pure chance whether that's going to happen or not. It's
Building drone's dead, says somebody?
It's inactive because they're down. It's now pure luck. If I can get 2 hits past, I can kill them right now. Got him!
Baseline 12!
Okay, you're about to die, by the way, so leave this room, please, like, right now. Damn it! Who just died? It wasn't Hound Dog. It was whoever replaced Nausea.
Oh, that was Chevron Tango.
That was Chevron Tango.
Sorry.
Chevron Tango died. Oh, no. That's a shame. Okay, there's a lot of repairs to be done now. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Trent, who gave us $10 and wants to know, John, how terrified are you of your arch nemesis, a remastered Deadeye Duncan?
Oh, god damn it, Deadeye Duncan. Oh, no. He's coming for me.
Chevron Tego says, you suffocated me, you bastard.
I did as well. You actually survived the fight, then just suffocated after the ship was dead. Which is hilarious.
Let's see, 42 Mushrooms gave us £5 and says, I've been playing Cookie Clicker since your video.
Oh no, I'm so
monster.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm glad you're taking time off, though. We're not as important as your health. Let's see, we also had another message from... we had another thing about Cookie Clicker as well. I know I saw it. Yes, the return of Sickville and the Space
Monkeys.
That was totally not the tune of that, but whatever.
It'll do.
Gave us $2 and wants to know, can we confirm if John deleted Cookie Clicker?
Actually, I never got around to installing it. It's on the desktop, but I've not played it again since, so it's fine.
Yes, indeed. Alright, I've got a whole bunch of ones that are quite heartfelt, so I'm gonna save them for when we're not, like, tense right now, so that you can listen to them properly.
I'm
so
worried
I'm sorry
about
for
this.
skipping you guys.
Yeah.
Let's see. 3x Pence gave us £2 and says, dumb luck and good vibes. That is what this run is.
Pretty much, yes.
Yes, indeed.
Pretty cocking much. Okay, so they've got the Zoltan shield up right now. So for the time being, they are immune to the hacking drone. They have the super weapon that lets them get the shield back up. They can also do the big swirly thing. I can dodge that with cloak. So what I need to do is just take the Zoltan down as fast as possible. Then they've got no defense against the hacking drone. I don't think they will teleport.
Can you fix the doors?
Shit! I really should have done that before the final fight began.
Yeah.
Right, well that's good. Best thing I can do now is probably just play for... Actually, I don't need to play for time. I'm happy for us just... I'm just happy to wait for them to fire, and then I'll just dodge out the way of the fire. Let's just get those doors fixed in case they do try and teleport. Okay, that's 3. I'd rather wait for the missiles, to be honest, and I will return fire. Flak is pretty good at clearing those. Okay, here we go. That's them. Now we do a teleport. Okay. It just takes time to clear the Zoltan shield. And now we're already fully charged. There's no point holding the shield any longer. We may as well just continue releasing. That worked pretty well. Use Halberd Beam. There we go. We've cleared it. Okay, power surge detected. That's
you should return your crew person to
evasion. Yes, good point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the super weapon might be coming in. I might have, but then again, I've got 2 Zoltan bars, and I've got normal bars, and I've got evasion that's pretty high. Kill anything that's not using power right now, and hit them in the. Oh, they've got the mind control as well. Oh, the mind control in the final section. Get the hacking drone off. That at least is pretty good. The power surge is detected. Is there any point firing double flat? And you may as well. You might get lucky. You might get lucky and do a tiny bit of damage. Super weapons coming in. I do not have cloak available right now. When that does show up, I'm just going to turn off oxygen just for a minute, just to maximize evasion. In comes the mega attack. Cross your fingers. Yep. That was not bad, really. They've got a teleported person over. One, they've taken out the hacking system, which is not great. I did actually get a hit in on their shields. They have not hit any core critical systems. Hacking being unavailable is unfortunate. And they have April has been mind controlled and is now working for the enemy. But I should be able to turn that off relatively fast before she can do too much to the room. If need be, I could send in Steve just to keep her busy. And now the missiles are coming in. Okay, second wave of missiles. We've survived pretty well so far. If the missiles hit a soft target now, not much we can do about it. And that's really going to hurt. Okay.
Yeah, you should power the O2, by the way.
I probably should. Darn it, the engine's now on fire, so we're going to lose evasion. Okay, weapons and shields. One was a miss. That was an empty room. Honestly, I've seen worse. You may as well. Okay, well, we've lost the engine room. We have lost the engine room, and there's nothing we can do about that. You may as well just keep April busy while we're desperately trying to. Okay. Fire everything we've got. Flat 1 and 2 should clear their shields, which will give me a chance to hit mind control, teleporter, and shield room. Go. Go. Halberd into all these critical rooms. And if I can hit up to... Oh, come on. There must be an angle that lets me hit all of the above. No, I wanted to hit all of the above. I want to hit the teleporter. I don't want them teleporting over. I've got enough problems with them cocking teleporting over. I'll take a 4. Go! Right, well, that's the teleporter fucked. Normal attacks coming in. We've almost got the cloak back. Okay, we've got the cloak back, but I should probably hold it.
Fled is about to die.
Fled might just have to accept dying.
So
okay.
is Fled.
I'm going to move Fled to repair the hacking system. Halberd's not in good shape. I could probably at this point just play for time. Using the... Yeah, I'm just going to use the cloak now. I'm just going to play for time on double flak into Halberd. And then I think 2 more flaks and a Halberd might be the kill. I think we can end this now, but April needs to sacrifice herself, keeping the weapon room in hand. Activate cloak and keep them busy.
Fled.
Huh? No, Fled just fled the room to repairs. I'm sending in sorry, Steve. Steve's going in to try and fight the invader and the mind control.
Steve has to die.
All I need to do is just hold long enough. I just need to hold long enough. If the weapon room can hold until the halberd beam is ready to fire, we're okay. And deactivate the shields. The shields are now being drained. A supercharge is coming in. Now is the time. It's now or never. If we can hold this room for a few seconds, it's all up to flipping Steve now. Fire them.
Steve!
We lost it!
Oh no!
We lost the halberd. The flames entered the room.
Oh god, Steve!
there anything we can do? No,
it wasn't Steve's fault.
No, if I reposition the power, if we just bring them back here, if I just depower this flak and repower that, we could still save it.
Oh, and you still have the charge as well.
I lost a tiny bit of the charge, but not much. There's more coming in. There's more coming in. There's more coming in. I just need enough damage. It's only like 5. It just needs a 3. I need the shortest 3. Victory.
What? What the crap, John?
Luckiest run.
One block of shield and one crew member.
We had 1 point. We had one HP, 1 crew member, 1 block of shield until Sector 5. Fuck
R.I.P.
you.
Chevron, Tango, and Useless Steve.
The only survivors were Hamdog, Flared, and April. Hamdog was the best pilot. Hamdog was a very good pilot. Who's a good pilot? Such a good pilot. Holy shit. What a comeback.
Yeah, shout out to Axelfack, who says Hamdog is one of the dumbest creatures and likes to eat rocks.
Oh, well, he good pilot.
What the crap, John?
Oh, amazing.
Oh
that
God.
was incredible.
That was amazing.
Oh, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, shout out to Dave, who gave us $5 a while ago and said, OMG, John, you mad bastard indeed.
Thank you very, very much
But
indeed.
it applies
Oh, what
now.
a run. What hard mode win. That's a nice win.
Oh, yeah.
Hard mode wins are not easy. Oh, hard mode win live. Brilliant. Love it.
Oh,
And
that's
come back
really
from 1
cool,
hit
yeah.
point. That stupid pirate who managed to get only 1 room with the halberd beam. What the shit? Oh, brilliant.
Chevron says we do these things that others may live.
I'm so sorry, Chevron. You didn't need to die. You were just suffocated. You just chose not to leave the room. It was just too much.
Gosh,
Oh my goodness. Amazing. Oh dear. I tell you what, how about you let me handle that while you go feed Tibbs a little bit of chicken and rice?
Yeah, sure, but do you know... let me set it up a little tiny bit more for you.
Yeah, sure.
Because I don't have everything right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, indeed. Oh my goodness.
Whew.
Whew, okay.
What a run.
Oh,
What
yeah.
a crazy ass run. That was an amazing run to do live. I love it.
Oh, I love this game.
This is such a brilliant game. Brilliant, amazing game.
Let's see those I read. I'm just trying to remove the ones that I've already read is all.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Oh dear.
It's not actually that bad. It's 2 pages now.
Oh, sweet.
But, yes.
You go feed little Miss Tiblet Mibbler.
We start with some heartfelt, sweet, lovely messages, and I'll go feed Tibbs.
Oh, no, you're better at them. You can do, like, you know, the slad serious voice. I'm terrible at those.
Well...
No, I can do it. I'll do it. Jay, go. Feed
yeah,
Tab.
because now you've made it real weird.
Oh, thank you very much to that girl with the coffee. Member for 6 months. Said I've been a mod for 12 months. Wow, has it really been 12 months already?
Yeah, I guess it has.
That seems, yeah, that's flown by the last 12 months.
Yeah, but I mean, I remember working with Matt to hire the mods, and that was at the old place.
Yeah, exactly. So, a member for 6 months and a fan for 6 years. All I can say is thank you so much for YOLO and for Thomas. Oh. Vomit.
Wow.
Thank you very much to Pikachu, or possibly one Pikachu, Nate D, who gave us $20 US. Says I've been watching for 6+ years. After my mom passed, I stumbled. You see, I started that one too excited. This is why you're better at these ones.
I warned you.
After my mom passed, I stumbled upon your videos. Been hooked when I first came across your follow through. Kill everything. Your human videos have helped me in a dark part of my life. Thank you so much, Pikachu, Nate D. I hope you're doing better. You didn't say whether this was recent or whether it was when the original Fallout 3 came out. I hope you're doing better these days. To Kate, who gave us $10 US, said you're my favourite channel for a while now. I cannot overstate how much I appreciate how accepting you guys are. We do our best. Like, I think my philosophy, like, isn't, like, desperately complicated. Which is, like, if it doesn't affect me, and it doesn't hurt me, then I don't see why I'd ever object to it. Like, you guys do you. Everyone just should do what they want. Everyone be what you want. Like, if you're not hurting anybody, and, like, you know, or if you are, it's consensual, then just do whatever you want. Like, you know, I don't see why anyone would ever get upset about another person being, like, gay or trans or whatever. Like, it's not your business, mate. Just, if a person wants to be that, let them be that. Just, people should just be allowed to be what they want to be, and I have no idea how people get it in their head that it's their business what other people choose to be. I don't get it. It's dumb. But yes, thank you all. So I'm glad that, you know, it's a thing that people note and think about. Seriously, Town to 10, keep being incredible. We'll do our damn best. Trans rights, damn straight. And DB Explore. I don't even do that intentionally. It's just a thing. It's pretty by accident. Yes, Claire, I don't know if you can hear that in the background there. Claire's preparing fishy fish. No, not fishy fish. Chicken and rice. Tabby can't have fishy fish anymore. She's on chicken and rice these days. It's better for her tummy, apparently. Thank you very much to DB Explorer, who gave us $5 and said, hi guys. Hello guys. This stream got more emotional than I was expecting. Such a great community. Also, John, turn the O2 on. This could refer to so many times. So many times. Oh, the stats are available, by the way. Is that my best ever? No, it's not. That was actually that's my third best score of all time. Though my second best score is also the Adjudicator. Though the top score of all time is the HMS fail stream, which I assume was a hard victory, just with even more points. It must have just been a really these are all just previous live streams. They couldn't air less at the Grand Claire. Together with the HMS fail stream. Just, you know, previous live streams just around. Most repairs, John, are any of these this run? I don't think so. I think no, that's because John wasn't an NG and Claire wasn't on the ship. So no new crew records. No new crew records on this occasion. And it's not even my best Adjudicator, but there we go. The HMS fail stream remains the top run of all time. Though hilariously, yes, my this one where he made Sector 7 actually has a higher score than the Grand Claire that made it to 8, which is just absolutely lovely. Thank you very much to Rachel, who gave us £20 and said, okay, pun of the day, why does everyone like the Zoltan so much? They light up every room. So dumb, I love it. Thank you very much, Rachel. To Christopher Lowe, who's been a member for 20 minutes. We still don't know how these member messages work precisely. We just know that members sometimes get to send messages, and we're not 100% sure how often or anything. Ran across an old video of John's the other day where he said, I try not to swear on the channel. Clearly something's changed between then and now. I don't know when I decided it was okay to swear live, but it wasn't okay to swear pre-recorded. I don't know. I really don't know. I've no idea why I made that distinction. It just sort of maybe it's because, like, actually there are instances when I'm doing a video, if I'm recording a video, where I will swear and then I'll actually think, shit, I shouldn't have said that. And I'll re-record it and then we fix it in editing so I didn't swear. Whereas live streams, like, you just hear it. Because if somebody just goes, fuck, it just happens. And you can't edit things live. They're quite nerve-wracking live streams. Just make sure you don't say something wrong, because you can't undo it. Dear oh cocky dear. But I've no idea why I actually made the decision originally, but absolutely flipping marvellous. Thank you very much to Rachel again. I don't know for certain whether it's the same Rachel. Might be the same Rachel. Who gave us $10 said, hello John, I'm stuck home sick. Getting COVID tested tomorrow. Thanks for the distraction. My fevered brain appreciates you. Well, I hope you don't have COVID. Unless, like, that would mean you had something worse. In which case, I hope you do have COVID. But I hope whichever scenario is, like, the best for your long-term health. Like, you know what I mean? This is why I'm not allowed to do the reading. It's a bad idea. It's why I wasn't allowed to introduce the Children's Hospital either, because I made up lies about them. Luckily, they didn't sue, which was very nice. Thank you to Who's Alex, who gave us $5 and said his $5 for MHN Monday Shorts. Just made them highlights from videos you've already done, ending real stuff, maybe a few originals sprinkled in. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, you know, just like really tiny little snapshots of, like, you know, Total War or, you know, New Vegas or something. Just like, I don't know. I'm gonna play with them as a concept, because, like, if what they are is something that YouTube pushes really heavily on, like, just on mobile, but, like, people, like, see it, and thus think, oh, I'll subscribe to that, and then they go on to watch, like, the full YOLO series. It could be, like, it might be a good way of getting loads of new subscribers then. I don't know. It's worth experimenting with, to be honest. You see, this is why we don't do live, because then all of a sudden people start quoting me saying, I hope you do have COVID, which is only partially what I said. It's only partially what I said. Thank you very much to Pontycrook, who said, Happy Zarkland stream day. Glad to see you finally taking break spots. I shall be continuing the Zarkland bit for as long as I can remember. Happy Zarkland day to everybody. To Magic Eli, who gave us $5 and said, recently got home from carpal tunnel surgery. Thanks for the recovery stream. Watching this while anesthetic was weird. Yes, I imagine if you tune in and you're slightly out of it in this stream because with guinea pigs with tits, one of them sprays mustard everywhere. Yes, I can imagine you might have wondered whether the gas was a bit stronger than you were expecting. Thank you very much for the 3x pence. You gave us £2. Said more donations for the end of the stream. Okay, we must be near the end of the stream. This is great. And another £2 said, and more. Keep going, Claire. You'll be done soon. To Paul Welsh, who gave us $5 said, I know Monday could be when you do physical challenges, open boxes from the dark web and play pranks on each other. Luckily, this was sarcastic. Excellent. I was wondering, this doesn't sound right at all. To English Pancakes. Love pancakes. Lots of pancakes this stream. This has been great. Who gave us £10 that I recently left my retail job for an engineering apprenticeship, so I have more money to give, but less chance of catching weekday streams, so weekend streams return when? Not imminently. Because adding more stuff. Like, I can see the sense in saying, you know what, Saturday should be stream day. Because then more people can make it live. But Saturday is also, like, because more people are available, it's also the day I want, like, the big video of the week to go. And I don't see myself as primarily a streamer. I see myself as a YouTuber who does the occasional stream because it's a fun way of interacting with the community who are primarily built around and there for the videos. Like, I would never see myself primarily as a streamer. I just stream as a way of having an interesting way of interacting with you lot. So, like, I would think, like, a big day like Saturday and Sunday. Sunday should be the big Fallout day. Saturday should be whatever the biggest day of the week is. Biggest video of the week is, sorry. It's probably about the same size as all the other days. They typically tend to be about 24 hours. If they hit 25, they've gone long and someone should chop them off. Thank you very much to Wurball, who gave us £5 and said, short sound interesting, knowing John will spend 3 hours making a 30-second video. Also, Spiffy Brit did a video about them. Yes, like, this is the thing, like, as Spiff has pointed out several times, and not just about them, but also about the community tab. If YouTube invents a new thing, and you use it, YouTube generally likes it. The algorithm is like, clearly they push the algorithm to basically try and encourage people to embrace new formats. So, like, if you can be bothered to, like, experiment with the new formats, it can work out really well. It can work out really nicely for you. Like, it can get pushed, like, crazy across, like, mobile and tablet, and it might work out really nicely. So, it's worth having a play with. I'm not, like, rushing to it. There's way more stuff I want to do first. Like, you know, this week we've been mainly working on the Dragon Age, because, obviously, like, you know, I edited the first episode of Dragon Age, but now it's moving over to Claire. So we spent this week basically, like, working together on Dragon Age Origins and figuring out, like, you know, what gets cut out, what stays in, what decisions do we make about how to edit it, and, like, you know, we've been working on that this week. So that's kind of our priority for the minute. Thank you very much to Nathaniel Wilson, who gave us $5 and said, I was wondering why the missile was getting bigger, and then it got me. I feel like the punchline there should be, and then it hit me. Like, I feel like that's the I feel like the punchline. I feel like you fluffed the punchline there, Nathaniel. I'm sorry, but I feel like and then it hit me is the classic punchline to that joke. To Richard Wilson, who gave us $5 and said double pipe beam, which is inaccurate because there was a possibility of a double halberd beam. But had I gone double halberd, I would have failed and died. 100%. It would have just been a horrible, catastrophic failure. And yes, I know Claire mentioned about fuel in Sector 7. That is absolutely true. Thank you very much to Richard also, who gave us another $5 and said, sorry to the stream, change pike to flak. Yes, double flak beam. Double flak 1 was really effective. It just tears shields apart. Because, like, even if it doesn't hit precisely where you want it to, it's very good at shield knackering, which is very, very important indeed. Kind of the most important thing in a way. Thank you very much to Hippolyte Baroud. Hippolyte Baroud? Hippolyte. This is why Cleanser let me do this. Who gave us 20 euros. Said, really happy to hear you're taking some time for yourself. Take care. Thanks for all the content. Can't wait to see KOTOR 2 on the channel. I don't know whether you're talking about KOTOR Remastered or KOTOR 2, because apparently while we've been streaming, KOTOR Remastered's been announced. I haven't seen the trailer yet. Really get to that soon. Thank you very much to CanX66 who gives $5 US. Said after being a Patreon member for like a year, I finally caught a streamer. You can beat the flagship John, I believe. That was a message from the past. You were right to believe. You were correct. And to 3x Pence, who gave us £2. Wait, was that Ken? Right, that last person was KenX and 3x. Oh no, they just both had X in the middle. Who gave 3x Pence? Who gave us £2? Said congrats. Dumb luck wins again. Rip Tango and April. They died that the rest of us might be free or not free. Because you're kind of playing as the bad guys in this game. It's implied anyway.
Yeah, and shout out also to 3x.
Claire's back, by the way.
Another £2, and since this donation is to keep John reading the donations. Aha!
Can't believe after I spent years not playing KOTOR waiting for a remaster, they finally fucking remaster it now. I'm so annoyed.
Dear, oh dear. Do you want to keep going?
No, you can take back over. You're better at this.
Okay, shout out to Grimmy Jones, who gave us $5 and didn't leave a message, but given their thumbnail picture, I'm gonna say the message is trans rights!
Woo!
Who is Alex? Gave us $5 and says, I remember when John got hit by an Enclave soldier in Fallout 3 YOLO, and there was a long pause before he finally said, balls!
Oh, happy days, happy days, happy days.
Okay, so this just means John calls the remaster. Yeah, you just need to play Skies of Arcadia.
Shit, I need to play Skies of Arcadia, the re-release. Actually, no offense, the version on Dolphin looks and runs really nicely. So it's that would work just fine now. It would look just fine. It's really, it plays really nice.
Oh, there we go. We've got
Actually,
more.
I should say that, by the way. The next time I do one of those like big annual what should be the next big series thing, I'm gonna split it. There's gonna be like, you know, what series would you most like to see, and it's gonna be like the big AAAs.
Yeah.
And then the smaller games are gonna be separated off in their own thing. Things that like I'm passionate about, but they're not such big AAAs. So Eternal Darkness, Skies of Arcadia. Something of that nature. Maybe Advance Wars, something of that nature.
I'm sorry, 3x Pence. 3x Pence gave us £5 that says, damn it, Claire!
Did I interrupt something? I probably interrupted something.
No, it's just because I read the bit that they sent about wanting you to read longer.
LOL.
Yeah, this is an interesting one from Paul, who gave us $5 and says, you're not playing as the bad guy. The rebels are explicitly racist in this game.
I don't remember seeing the text that specified that, like, absolutely. Like, the fact that, like, you know, the idea of, like, that they seem to be the uprising is, like, it seems to be, like, an inverted trope of rebels versus empire. Like, they don't seem to like you, but they seem to be, like, kind of, like, I always got from the text more they were, like, misguided idealists. More than I don't think I've ever actually seen like text that like felt explicitly that they were coded as racist, but maybe I just like have just skimmed over a particular bit of dialogue. I don't remember seeing that myself.
Yeah, and shout out to Hippolyte Barrault, who says, please Claire,
you pronounce that so much better than me.
Yeah, it's almost like it's in my native tongue.
Yeah.
Or something.
It's a sweet name.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yes, and John just butchered it so bad.
I mean, that's a really good name. That's like being called like Theseus Big Cock or something.
Wow. The rebels are anti-alien.
I'm gonna change my name to Theseus Big Cock.
No. Jesus. Okay. Macroglossum says it's not spelled out, but the Federation ships have a mixed crew and the rebels are human only.
That's interesting.
And Paul Wilson says they're anti-alien, it's in there.
Okay,
I mean, again,
I'd never explicitly noticed that.
You know, I was gonna say I've not seen that, but I've also not really played this game a lot and I keep dying. But yeah.
Yeah, these days I don't read, like, all the flavor text. I recognise the events now, kind of skim through them. So it's possible I never really kind of... I'd miss some of the subtext. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
So we see previous... I saw this, by the way, at the top scores, you see previous live streams.
Yeah.
Previous live stream ships. The HMS Fail stream at the top. The Grand Claire, actually our 5th best run of all time. Couldn't air less, because obviously we've got to have puns in there.
Yeah.
And then 2 unnamed adjudicators as 2nd and 3rd.
Yay.
Just the adjudicator's such a damn good ship. It's so powerful once you get it right.
Ooh, there are only 2 events where you meet Federation ships. So it's easy to miss, and one of them is in the Crystal region.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Fair enough.
And yeah, the Crystal region is one of those where, like, you have to beat a specific ship with a specific ship or something, right?
No, to learn the Mantis ship, you have to beat a specific ship in a specific area with a specific system upgraded to a specific level, which is very hard to get. Crystal is you've got to come across an event that almost never shows up and then get to a different event that never shows up. And they both have to trigger.
And Wargill points out the big hint, John, is that you're playing as a Federation, not an Empire.
Yeah, fair enough.
Which is interesting. Yes, of course.
Yes.
Oh,
dear.
I guess whenever you and I have talked about it, it's been more like, isn't it weird that you're the Federation and you have...
Yeah, you seem to be running away from a massively superior force.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like why precisely is the Federation so catastrophically undermanned next to a rebellion? Rebellions don't normally have, you know, ridiculous, overwhelming numerical superiority unless what's being rebelled against really did something pretty messed up.
Yeah, and I think, the way that we had... I mean, for me, the thing that it made me think of was like, ooh, there's like some kind of wool being pulled over your eyes as the person who's like in the Federation and like loves the Federation and whatever, but in fact the Federation is just like really messed up and hiding a lot of things, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Immediately I'm like thinking about...
Wait, hang on, they're right. I have just unlocked the Mantis ship. How did I unlock that? I didn't pass the event you're supposed to unlock that. What?
You are not allowed to start a new run with this new ship
You're supposed to unlock this by going into the Mantis homeworlds, and then as a result of being in the Mantis homeworld, you come across the pirate something, and you defeat him, but you've got to have a med bay of rank 2 or above. How on earth did I unlock this? This isn't how you're supposed to unlock this.
Oh, amazing. 3xPen says, I got an alert from my bank for spamming small donations to you guys. Had a bunch of messages that I was being defrauded.
Oh, you unlock a ship if you beat the boss. I did not know that. I thought you had to do it the normal way. Presumably that doesn't include the crystal ship, though. You unlock ships by beating the boss with, the previous one in the list. So because I'm with the adjudicator, I got this one.
That's cool.
Does that include the crystal? Like if you were to beat the final boss with the Lanius, you get the crystal ship? Oh, my data didn't get wiped. It's just I originally unlocked all the ships with a version that predated FTL being on Steam. It was just an actual version that was like bought and downloaded off their website or something. And it was on my laptop, and that laptop died. So the data wasn't like compatible or couldn't be exchanged with Steam, so I had to start over, and I just never found the event to trigger this thing. So okay,
Crystal and Lanius is accepted.
Huh?
Crystal and Lanius accepted.
Makes sense. Okay, so brand new run. We're gonna start that right now. With the Claire's poking me. She's poking me.
I'm not poking you, I'm hovering over poking.
She's threatening to poke if I press that start button. Okay, another FTL stream at some point in the not too distant future where we can play with the Mantis, because the Mantis is really fun. The Mantis ship is like
Flip Dragon Age Origins stream tomorrow.
Look, it's just really it's the boarding ship, which is really powerful. The boarding ship's really good.
No, it's gonna be really fun.
Yeah. And actually, the best one is you want to unlock C, because Mantis C has the only 4-person teleporter in the game. Because the Mantis A and B and any teleporter you buy goes in a small room, so you can only teleport 2 people at a time. The Mantis C is the only 4-person teleporter, so you can teleport 4 crew members simultaneously for just ridiculous, overwhelming murder. It's brilliant. Double Claire beam. That's
very sweet. Thank you, Richard. Do you want to read the final one from 3xpence?
Thank you very much to 3xpence, who gave us £2. Said, truly the dumbest of luck runs. Well done, John. I think that went really well. That was a great line. That was I love FTL live streams. Just always turn out wonderfully, and it's because it's a wonderful game. Right, we're gonna go have some dinner because we haven't had dinner yet. It's 20 past midnight. We're gonna go have some dinner now. But Tabby's eaten, which is the important thing. Damn it. Tomorrow, we are continuing with Dragon Age Origins, of course, just don't forget, that is now Tuesday and Friday, which is very, very exciting indeed. I've not decided what we're doing on Saturday yet. There's 2 options. It depends what I decide I want to make tomorrow, because I've got 2 things in mind that I want to look at for that. So, okay, you just have to see what you get lucky with. And yes, a very, very exciting, interesting, intense. You only live once on Sunday too. So, hopefully you join us for all of that. Thank you also very much for going along. And for the ridiculous generosity of everyone jumping in and paying their dues donation chain thing. That was completely unnecessary, but hugely appreciated. So thank you all so very, very much indeed. Patreon people, I'm going to record the Patreon cast this weekend, so that should be coming out next week. So if you still need to get in for that, head over to Patreon now. And yeah, this will be kind of like last few days to get that done. So we will see you in 2 weeks for the live stream. There will not be a live stream next week because on Thursday we're going to do the next part of the Forgotten City. They've actually released an update to the Forgotten City, meaning it is now okay to show the ending of the game. They just didn't want it like immediately, so we can actually show the ending of the game, which is really cool. It's probably going to be 2 more parts, 3 and 4. And that will be your lot. So that is going to be very, very exciting indeed. So, hopefully, we'll see you in a couple of weeks and plenty of exciting stuff in the meantime, including, of course, next Monday, the first mysterious John Takes a Death. We're going to go to the cinema and see Shang-Chi. It's going to be great. So, hopefully, you're looking forward to all of that. But in the meantime, I've been John.
I've been Claire.
It's been Benny, a true nut. This has been FTL Fast and Light with the dumbest dumb luck run I have ever had. That was just cocky ridiculous. Thank you very much, and have fun.
Goodbye.